put up again in chat the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And again, it's frustrating to work really hard and then to see like these creepy, weird YouTubers get all this. I don't know. I guess it's just human nature. It's frustrating to work really hard and then to see like these creepy, weird YouTubers get all this. I don't know. I guess it's just human nature.
Cringe alert!
Anyway, if you could, that would be fantastic. I greatly appreciate it. And, I wish I could be more like Gray Hughes. I mean, I love the way he demands it.
So can we try to reach the goals, you guys? Can we try to do it? We're still, right now, on YouTube, we're at about 47%. And I don't know, I'll make it work better.
And last month was 28 days. This month is going to be 31, and I'm going to be thousands of dollars less because I didn't keep covering that together. But yeah, I'll try one last time on here, guys. Unlike Chaos, who doesn't give a shit about my channel at all, but if any of you, the rest of you guys, we can help support the channel, that would be great. We're currently only at 40% of the nightly goal. I feel like I did a good job today doing different shows and videos, and I heard that anybody watched the video. Now we're doing a show, and I need your guys' support so we can keep on going. We've had so many bad days this month. It'd be nice to have 2 days in a row where we actually reach the goal. So
we're already behind. Anybody have the answer to that? God, you sound stupid. I'll tell you what. I'd rather be a Fed than a dipshit. That's what you are. Okay. No wonder you don't have any people watching Green. Anyway, because I'm gonna take off. I'm just, I can't even get my challenges reached. It's just one of those. Another struggling, ridiculous night.
YouTube, do your job and just keep putting these up over and over and over because there's so many of them and they are so bad and it affects you and it affects me. Because if you're interested in true crime, it's going to go away if we can't get rid of these really, really bad actors. It's going to take over. And I won't be able to do it because I won't be able to afford it because too many people will be donating to these people saying horrible things. It's just an immoral, corrupt, really dumb woman. Just ignore her. Don't give her money. I mean, she just needs to go away. And if I thought contacting YouTube would do any good, I'd say do that. But I don't know. I was so disgusted when I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
People aren't happy.
Trauma.
They're not happy. And
pain.
So when they see you out here,
the girls are in pain, honey.
We got to be careful how we're using the tools of the law in this courtroom. And I expect the parties to use common sense. Again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like somebody saying about it. And it seems like that's what you're trying to do in this case.
And law crime.
I get on the ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
My dopamine is dropping.
Incidentally, while showing my affidavit, I realized that her address was not redacted and I quickly scrolled by, but she was watching the screenshot. As you know, everyone can just... Is it off now? It's up there? Yeah, I mean, I can blur it out. I have the ability to blur it out whenever I realize
now listen to it.
Before I get too many followers, I just want you to know you're not gonna like it here. No. No, you might not stay around for long. And I know it. This could be your purgatory on earth.
I don't know, it's just I see his flesh, it freaks me out.
You cannot use that man's name and flesh in the same sentence, TT.
You cannot use that man's name and flesh in the same sentence, TT.
Hello, fartness, my old friend. I've come to ruin your granny panties again. And everybody can hear you fart. You did it again on live, and you farted, sharted. And now Jeffy's has to clean your granny panties. Yes, Jeffy's has got to scrape them clean. Hello, fartness, my old friend. I sharted myself again. and I have no control over my butt, 'cause the whole milk has taken over and I shit my pants. It's the sound of sharpness. Yes, it's the sound of sharpness.
That's funny.
Why at my age can't I poop anymore? I don't know.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, dopamine queen, narc slayer, grift reaper, Joleen Lunzer here for the temporary morning show, which is now moved to technically the afternoon, because that's how it was always going to work, you guys, because my ADHD ass is not going to be a morning person all the time. Okay. So thank you for your patience as it was moved later today. And then yesterday we moved it a little later too, but we did have one 8 a.m. ish stream. So that is a success. Smash that like on your way in if you haven't already. You guys hit that subscribe. We are going to have some fun today. Hopefully we are going to have some laughs, some levity. We roast, we take a comedic look. Remember, I'm very opinionated. That doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section if you're on the replay crew. Hello, replay crew. Don't forget to drop a disco ball emoji so I know you're part of the replay crew. And we can respectfully agree to disagree. That's my opinion! Also, this is for comedy purposes only. You're not here. Don't tell anyone you're here. Okay? Everything I say today is true except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So you can't sue me.
Allegedly.
No Susies. All right? We can have a friend named Susie, but you can't sue me.
Sounds like a pretty disgusting party to me.
It is. This is a disgusting party that you're attending. You should all be ashamed to be here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, hello. What a big day today. Today is the day that our dear Christina speaks her truth on Turtle Dove's channel. Hell yeah. Okay. So I don't know if Turtle Dove has made the live yet for the Christina show, but oh, he did. Okay, let's share it. You guys. Okay, let's share it here. Christina is doing her interview finally with Turtle Dove to speak after such a long, almost year. I think it's been, oh my God, maybe over a year of Lauren Matthias and other bad faith actor creators who are lying despite being shown the truth, calling her a stalker and using their large platforms to defame her and just being overall very irresponsible people so that Lauren Matthias can push forth a narrative, which is not true, that she ever had a stalker named Christina. It's not true. All right. And we all know it. And so many channels have covered this. And yet here we are. So today I'm so excited. So I plan to go live after the interview as well. I haven't set it up because I don't know how long Turtle Dove's interview is going to be. So it might be a long night. If it goes really long, I might move my recap reaction to it to tomorrow. Okay. But here's the link. And if my mods don't mind, just keep dropping the link to this on Turtle Dove's channel so that we get all the viewers there to hear Christina's story, because it's such an important story that I think the internet needs to hear, and the dangers of people like Lauren Matthias and creators like Lauren Matthias and, some other creators too who we're talking about, who will just make up lies about people and then use their giant platforms to perpetuate those lies. And that is just not good. Also, weaponizing the justice system. I mean, the fact that Lauren Matthias sits there as a true crime creator, journalist, and has, weaponized the justice system, the RO system, wasted people's time, defamed multiple people just because what we saw was she was just afraid of her own words getting out, her own bad behavior being shown to her. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? It sounds like a lot of people also in the Turtleverse. Jessica Macchiato, the demon that is Kim Jong-7. You know, just the lies, Candy Burris. And it is awful. So we're here and we're all going to tune in and give all of our love to Christina, because there's already been a campaign, it looks like, on Trisha Griffith, her channel, the Web Sleuths channel. Lauren Matthias, her little simps or her gems, we call them the germs. They're like the bunions. They just push forth whatever Mommy Matthias tells them to. And they're already saying, oh, Turtle Boy is interviewing the lady that lied on Lauren. No one lied on Lauren. Lauren lied on Lauren. Lauren lied on Lauren, and Lauren lied on other people. Lauren talked so much cash money shit about everyone. She talked cash money shit about some of your favorite creators. Andrea Burkhardt, Gigi from Pretty Lies and Alibis, amazing Lori Hellis. I mean, the list goes on. And that's what she was afraid of getting out. She also talked shit on victims' families of crimes she covered. Okay. And the same crimes and tragedies these families went through that Lauren Matthias and John Matthias profited off of. And that's what she was afraid of getting out, these text messages. So she made up this huge thing that now has multiple body cam and police involvement of this stalking system that hacked her computer. And then now they're going after someone who they utilized, I'll say allegedly, someone who they utilized to pull FOIAs. And they're saying he did something wrong. And it's just like, these people need to knock it off. And they won't. Despite all of the evidence coming out to show that Lauren was lying, that Lauren was talking shit, that Lauren, she loves talking shit about people. Okay, it's not professional. And if that gets out, it's definitely going to affect you as a journalist. The way she handles these cases and these victims, and I'm telling you, these victims' families open up to her and they give her so much. And she goes right in my opinion, love bombing them, emotionally manipulating them, pretending she cares, because that's where she makes her money. And then she can't be, in my opinion, she cannot be trusted then with them, the sensitivity of their cases, the seriousness of their cases, that they're not going to be exploited by her and her team and her weird fucking husband. Your husband's weird. Dr. John is a weirdo. Okay. Speaking of blogs, Jessica Macchiato, read Dr. John's blog. Okay. My blogs and articles are all about, I'm the butt of the joke, mishaps of an anxious, undiagnosed ADHD gal, trying to make it in the world today. Dr. John's are that he's a hero, okay, based off his favorite character in the book, Where the Wild Things Are. And that Dr. John is claiming on blogs that he survived bear attacks, buffalo stampedes, mountain lion stalking, a car door opening on a freeway when he was a kid and him falling out and a semi truck hitting him. Scorpions, like insane in the membrane things. All right. Read that. Check that. Okay. Top that. All right, you guys, we're starting out hot. We're starting out strong, but the exploitation of some of these true crime channels and their dirty deeds, misbehavior, and the way they go behind the scenes, the way Lauren Matthias, we'll say allegedly, even though we saw screenshots and such and people came forward of the stock accounts and stuff she would have behind the scenes, talking shit on other people, putting salt in other creators' games. It's really sick. It's like, girl, do the journalisms. Why do you have so much time to be out here being a whole ass troll villain? You got time to troll? Okay. It's like when I worked in a restaurant, they used to say, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Okay. If you got time to troll, you're a hoe. I don't know. I haven't made a good one up for that. If you got time to troll, you got the goal. That's not the goal. we'll come up with something. We're brainstorming here, you guys. But welcome. Hit that comment, not the comment. Hit the like, the subscribe. Leave comments in the live chat. If you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, you can always do what these lovely people did here, and you can join the membership. We are doing a members only on Friday. So make sure you get your membership so you can be there. Kelly joined the membership. Tina Lucille, thank you so much. White Diamonds, thank you. Inquiring Mind, Mommy of 5, Gigi of 12, Kate per usual, Iced Latte Wine Snob, and you could also send a super chat like Michelle's 3 boys did here. Thank you for the $4.99. Says neurodivergent, ADHD, so totally get your schedule changes. Love our dopamine queen. Yeah, I'm not late. I have time blindness. Okay, we're gonna have a freaking emoji for that. But I appreciate you guys understanding. Short Stack, thank you for the $9.99. Says Joleen, you got me hooked on Prof. Prof is the best. Download Prof. Go listen to Prof. All of his songs, all of his things. Also, he's an independent artist fighting against the evil, powers that be, the evil music industry that he's not a part of, and putting his shit out there. And he's super talented. No AI like these losers, real shit. He's amazing. And he's been doing it for like 29 years. He's been like touring and making music, and he's awesome. And he's also funny. His shit's funny too. And he's from Minnesota. So I'm partial to him, but I'm a little biased, but you'll love it. You'll love it. My grown kids ask me if I'm okay. Yes, you're okay. You're fine. You're living your best life. As I'm blasting it in my kitchen and dancing my butt off. Introduce your children to it. It's amazing. Amazing. I'm so glad you looked into Prof. And he has a new album out, and he needs all of the downloads and love because they are pushing him out of the music algorithm because he is not owned by those, big labels and stuff. So he's an independent artist doing his thing. A la Ani DeFranco. Cyberchick Boston, thank you so much for the $9.99. Good to see you, little Cyberchick. Says, rumor has it, like Sister Linny, we love Sister Linny, better than me. Oh, that I like Sister Linny better than me. Also, Sister Lisa left the show. Oh, no. You got a timestamp? Do we have to take a look at that? She came back, though. Oh, thank God. The drama with the sisters. I do not like any of the sisters more than the other. Okay? I love all of you equally. Sister Linny she's so cute, and she wanted to be a nun. And it reminds me of my mom because she too wanted to be a nun, and then she got super horny and met my dad. All right? And then talk about stalking. Okay, Lauren Mathias, you have not been stalked. You know who has been stalked? Papa, my dad. He was stalked. All right? He got kicked out of his Catholic school in St. Paul, Minnesota. Had to go to public school. At 16, my mom found him, followed him home on the bus, found out where he lived. Where's your classes? Who's your friends? What do you like? Where do you breathe? Put him in a box. No, she didn't put him in a box, but she would have put him in some kind of prison till eventually he broke. And now I'm here and they're in love. And it's a wonderful story. So Lauren, you don't know anything about getting stalked, but Papa knows. But sometimes, it works out for the best. Not usually. 99.99%. No means no. Okay, no. Shout out to Nana. Nana's just the real story. Papa says is Nana showed up at roller skating. Speaking of roller skating, wearing hot pants. Okay, she was like, "Come on, baby, kick them daisies. Look at that Nana with the Daisy Dukes on. I want you to." And he was like, "All right, fine." And that is love, kids. If you didn't know, that is love. That's how strong Papa's love is, baby. He was like, "Give me them hot pants for the rest of my life." So shout out to Cyberchick, shout out to Sister Lynn, shout out to all the sisters. I kind of like that there's just one mad sister, like Sister Lisa always gets mad. I love that. And then the little sister, what's your sister's name that's in the dollhouse? She's so cute. She's such a little petiter. I just call her the petiter because she's so petite. The YouTubery, hello YouTubery. I heard you getting mentioned on Jimmy James' channel and you deserve it. You deserve all the accolades. Says LM did her eyebrows sponsored by Nike. That's something big. She wishes. And now with this Lindsay Clancy case, Lauren Mathias' subs have grown and she's making a pretty penny off, exploiting yet another tragedy that she doesn't have the emotional, in my opinion, the emotional maturity, the emotional capacity, she doesn't have the anything. She doesn't have the heart to cover something like this. Okay? just exploitive, just like Jessica Macchiato. Neither of these women who have zero compassion should be covering a case like this. No, and they bring nothing to it. Oh, so you're going to show up and you're going to go in your car, Lauren, on your lunch break and give little updates. Also, what people are wearing with your zero experience in anything. You guys, if you don't know the Lauren Matthias lore, her dream was to work for CNN. Okay, that should tell you everything you need to know. All right. Okay, so she wanted to work for CNN, and not like in a fun Don Lemon way, but in like a horrible Chris Cuomo way. Okay, so she wanted to work for CNN, and then she met John Matthias. Before then, she worked in like Idaho local news. She covered head lice, was one of her big stories, and chocolate bacon at the state fair. Okay. Yep. And fire hoses occasionally. That was in there. I'm sure there's some other stuff mixed in, but the real ones that broke the internet were the head lice and the chocolate bacon. And then her, and a lot of flirting. In my opinion, a lot of flirting. She's like Lyric from this season of Big Brother. Okay. And then she met Dr. John Matthias, and she thought he's a doctor, which not really. And he said, I went to USC. You know, what do they call that? University of Spoiled Children, even though I do have a friend that went there and she is not spoiled and she's wonderful. I went to USC and I went to Yale. Okay, cool. What do I care? You're still an asshole, in my opinion. You know, you still can't make a Costco sweater look nice. All right. Anywho, be nice, Jolene. Be nice. No. So she meets him. And she's just about to go. She gets a offer to go work in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Okay, my sister state. My home sister state. Minnesotans, Wisconsins. We pretend to hate each other, but we really love each other. And don't tell the Minnesotans this, but Wisconsin, they have the better lakes. Okay? We have a lot of lakes, but Wisconsin lakes, there's just something about a Wisconsin lake. Minnesota lake's beautiful. Love them. But the Wisconsin lakes, Hayward was, get out of here. Birch, get out of here. Hayward, gorgeous. Anywho, so she's going to go to Milwaukee, which she thinks is a direct pipeline, okay, to CNN. Is it? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't know. Ask a CNNer. Did you have to go to Milwaukee? You went to Milwaukee and then straight to CNN. But she turns that down because Dr. John says, no, baby. No, baby, you gotta stay home. I'll take care of you. And she stays home and takes care of, or she stays home. She marries him. They get proposed to. She's probably pregnant. No judgment. Okay, she would judge it. I don't. She's wearing flats. They walk up a mountain. Dr. John's winded. They film it. It's engagement video that they put on the internet. Cringe alert. If it's not funny or original, it's just your husband who doesn't do cardio trying to walk up a mountain to ask you to marry him while you're wearing black tights and black flats. Get rid of it. Delete, delete, delete.
Big money. You save big money when you shop Menards.
While trying to hide a pregnancy, delete. Who makes a pregnant woman walk up a mountain to get engaged or married? Either way, there were 2 mountains in Utah involved in their, I think, marriage and also in their engagement. It was so horrible. And they had horrible audio quality. It was very windy. And he's like, whoa, Matthias, will you and your eyebrows marry me? He's older. She thinks, I'm set. I'm one of these Mormon hoes. I'm like the freaking, the Salt Lake City, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I got it like that. Because at the time, Lauren's daddy allegedly was in jail, Felony City. Look him up. Okay. Apple doesn't fall far from the graveyard. Holy shit. And then the brother has got some stuff too. We got lawyer brother. We got lawyer dad. We got prison Misty, new Lauren's dad. Okay. Bad stuff. Go to Docket Decoder. Bad stuff. He breaks it all down. Okay. So she's thinking, all right, I got it made. And then sure enough, she doesn't got it made. Because Dr. John falls apart. He's got crippling anxiety. Join the club. I was going to say 9/11 came along. No, the Panakuchen. Same. And Dr. John can't leave from under his bed. He allegedly was maybe doing psychiatry for people in prison, possible like the worst kind of people, like the PDF files, and then sending letters for some of them to get reduced sentences, which is like, yep, that's how I want to spend my life. And then they do this true crime podcast. It starts going. Dr. John joins to give his psychotic takes on it. At first, people are like, this is nice. And then after a while, they're like, wait a minute. This seems a little unethical, what he's doing and what he's saying. And the two of them are weird. And people start questioning things. Lauren's behind the scenes, just like, can you believe Andrea Burkhart? Oh my God, Nate Eaton can suck all the dicks. No, I'm paraphrasing here, and I'm also kind of making up what she said. But it's all out there, things that she said about people. Can you believe Gigi from Pretty Lies and Alibis? We're like, yeah, we can. We love Gigi. Okay, we love Andrea Burkhart. And who does that too? Who talks shit about well-respected people in law too? Can you believe Lori Hellis? Oh, you mean the Lori Hellis, the wonderful attorney, super smart Lori Hellis, my lady crush, law tuber, who went on Laura Mathias's channel for all through the Lori Daybell, Chad Daybell trials and gave her free legal analysis, that Lori Hellis. And then when Lori Hellis started a channel, you said you were going to, help promote her since she had been giving you all this free legal analysis and didn't ask you for a dime. And then you didn't promote her. Instead, you started putting salt in her game, talking shit, and then also scheduling your times over her times and getting really weird about it and jealous. Horrible, horrible stuff, you guys. So that's, so Lauren this is what she does. She's always going to get herself in trouble. And then she gets this grade A producer who loves drama and talking shit even more and just leaves her panty liners everywhere, allegedly for comedy purposes. And then she used to be affiliated or work for Annie Elise. And then Lauren Mathias, I don't know if you know this, but her goal is to be Annie Elise. Not going to happen.
Boom. Roasted.
You cannot be Annie Elise. Annie Elise is Annie Elise. People love Annie Elise because she's Annie Elise. You're Laura Mathias. Okay? I don't think Annie Elise is wasting her time trolling people on the interwebs. No. She's making money moves. Okay? She's moving, succeeding, growing, and she got herself a better producer. Shout out to Jess, who used to be the producer on Give Them Lala, which is Lala Kent from Bravo. And Lala, I don't think, treated Jess, aka Jessica, her producer, so going to Annie Elise, she seems happier, and I'm so happy for them. But you're not going to be Annie Elise. But who also disparages well-respected law tubers and people who actually know what they're talking about? Jessica Macchiato. So it's a match made in hell with these two.
Allegedly.
Okay? Because then she's talking about the Matas, I think, among other people, and just talking shit, wanting money from Runkle to do a charity. Like, shut your face. Shut your face. So her and Lauren have a lot in common. So now Lauren and John exist on this hidden true crime platform, and they are big mad that Christina's doing this interview. I just know it. And they got their little simps and other channels and people in the comments saying, oh, and trying to disparage Christina yet again, as if they haven't done enough damage to this young mother's life. Okay? Christina is way younger than Lauren, like way younger. Like Lauren could be her grandmother. Okay. Christina is a mother. She's a successful photographer, an artist. She's kind. She's fun. She's funny. She's quirky like me. All right. She has beautiful hair. And Lauren hates that. Okay. And so now they're still trying to, so we're going to show Christina all of the love, right, guys? Fuck yeah. Because you guys are awesome. And you rule. You rule. Shannon, Shenanigans. Is that what that is? Shenanigans. I love that. Shenanigans 06. Wasn't there a Shenanigans on Bad Girls Club? Didn't she call herself? But she was not fun. You seem fun. She was not that fun. Jeep Girl, thank you for the $4.99. So Dr. John really is nothing but a big labu. Yes. And that's being kind. But now he's on the GLP-1. So he might be a little labubu. All right. Casey Christie, thank you for gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership. Thanks to Casey Christie. That was so sweet of you. Holly Mack is here. Hello, Holly Mack says, don't be a troll. Good vibes make you whole. Oh, that's way better than whatever I said. Far better. Holly, thank you. Don't be a troll. Good vibes make you whole. or good vibes will feed your hole. No, that's not good. That's not good, Joleen. Knock it off. God. Amos Otis 57, thank you so much for being here. 5 months. Holy crap, Amos, aren't you sick of me? Love your humor and wittiness. Can't even read. That's my opinion. Yes, I love that that's your opinion. Thank you for my witlessness or wittiness. Amos, thanks for the 2, says, you're clearly the smartest. Amos, stop. Amos, the YouTuber says, I hiked the Ice Age Trail. Wisconsin has a bar for every, it really does. It has a bar and a bar sign, a light up bar sign for everyone as well. And everyone gets antlers, some kind of deer antlers to hang on their wall, even if they didn't, take care of that deer, even if that's not their deer. They didn't hunt that deer. You get a free set of antlers every time you walk in. And they put like cheese cubes on it, cheese curds, Ellsworth. They put them down the antler, It's like a cheese stick, but it's like super. I mean, it's a wonderful, it's a magical state where you also go to Milwaukee and you get to be on CNN. Shady NCDA, thank you for being a member for a month. Okay, you guys. So we got a little bit of, Bruce the Moose would know. Okay, if someone as cool as Bruce the Moose, Wisconsin, comes from Wisconsin, it's a good place. Antlers. Yeah. You get the deer. Not the moons. You get not the moons. Okay. All right. Stop it, Jolene. Stop it. Yes, justice for Christina all day, every day. Just a reminder, when Lauren did take Christina to court for this RO, for this civil stalking injunction, that was just a way she was trying to silence Christina, silence any critics. Okay. This is what the judge said. He knew what she was doing, and that's why she didn't go back. And she was like, Law and Crime's going to cover it. They're going to talk about my son. And then she did a 9-hour live crying in a bed. And then she did another live with Dr. John, where he just boned out over Brad Pitt. He was like, let's get back to Brad Pitt. And then they did a members only. And then Trisha Griffith did videos on it from Web Sleuths, and then she interviewed Gray Bay, and I have videos on all of this if you want to check it out. And then Doo-Doo Ron got on board. Put your LOL toilet emojis that are also Doo-Doo Ron emojis in the chat, you guys. Doo-Doo Ron, the New York City police officer, did a video where he let Lauren Mathias go off with all of these lies with Ed Gein in the basement, his co-host. And Doo-Doo Ron called Christina subhuman. Doo-Doo Ron, change your diaper, Doo-Doo Ron. And he has never taken it back, and he's never taken the video down. Subhuman, Doo-Doo Ron. These people need to get checked. They need to get checked. Okay? Idiot, dumb. Doo-Doo Ron, change your diaper. So I take every chance I can to call out Doo-Doo Ron on that. Subhuman Doo-Doo Ron, Doo-Doo Ronk.
We got to be careful how we're using the tools of the law in this courtroom. And I expect the parties to use common sense. Again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like somebody saying about them. And it seems like that's what you're trying to do in this case.
And law and crime.
I get on the ass. Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Doo-Doo Ron, I think he'd be friends with Brian Higgins. Okay, Brian Albert. Okay, I think Doo-Doo Ron was just pretending that he was all free Karen Reed, because he's calling people subhuman based off of Lauren Mathias. All she had to do was show up with her eyebrows and bat her eyelashes and be blonde and not be elderly. And he was like, okay, we'll save you. Save her from what? Her own words, the internet. Doo-Doo Ron, change your diaper. Okay. Stop it. Messy Jessie 508, thanks for the 5. Says, thank you for being here daily to put this mess in its proper place. Appreciate you and love your BB coverage as well. Thank you. It's a cluster. Oh, BB is going off. We have a Big Brother episode today. It's too busy. It's too busy of a day, but we're all doing great. We're doing great. Kevin Goldberg, Karen, you're not Kevin. You're Karen. You're Karen Goldberg. And I just misgendered. Who am I? Jessica Macchiato? Him, her, it, no neck. Karen Goldberg. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that so very much, you guys. We also have JOJO chats are open, pinned at the bottom of the live chat. And that's my Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I'll be checking it here shortly. I got to remember to charge my phone, where you can leave any tip amount. If you're enjoying the comedy, you're enjoying the content, you're enjoying what I'm putting out, you can hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App via JOJO chat and leave me a comment, send me any little message. We'll read it. And that is there too. You don't have to. If you're like, I don't want to give this bitch money, you got to give this bitch money. Okay. Mommy of 5, Gigi of 12, gifted 5 as well. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shady says, love the shirt. Thank you. It's a suit. It's a pussy suit. It's a pussy suit in a pussy suit world. It's a pussy suit. It's my pussy suit. It's got cats and a top. It's a pussy suit. It's a pussy suit. It's my pussy suit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was thinking of getting Kazi G a matching one. We can wear our pussy suits together. Okay. What are we? Okay. We're 36 minutes into live, so I can say the P word. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Check out Dressed in Lala if you're interested in purchasing. I don't get a kickback. They don't sponsor me. I just really like their shit. It's just weird enough for me. Okay. I'm pretty sure the lady that runs it is neurodivergent. Pretty sure. Mommy of 5, Gigi of 12, thanks for the 5. Says, still working on this damn alarm clock. Even an alarm clock hates J. Of course. They're like, no, ow, no. Shenanigans, thank you so much. You're not here. Shh. No one is here. No one is here. Okay. All right, we're all safe. We're in a good little spot. All right, let's see there's there a promo for I thought Turtle Dove had, we're going to play the promo for the Christina. Okay. Oh yeah, let's play the promo. I think it's only 20 seconds. For the long-awaited, Christina talks to Turtle Dove about what a garbage person, in my opinion, Lauren Matthias is. And Lauren, you can't get civil stalking injunctions because you don't like what frickin' people are saying. Okay? Queen of Hearts says, now you are like Afro Man wearing your heart in your whole body. Oh, the Afro Man. Oh, I think more stuff's going on with the Afro Man trial, right? Aren't they still trying to sue? Like, leave Afro Man alone. Okay, he told you fools. He showed you fools. Do you want him to write another song? It's the same thing. Do you want people to write another joke about you? Shut up. Shut up. When you do dumb stuff, people might have jokes about it. Live with it. Grow up. Good God. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's the 20-second trailer to Turtle Dove's interview. I'm like really excited for this. I liked when Turtle Dove and Kresha
Christina
and spoke. I loved it. Okay. Here we go, babies. I gotta put my AirPod in so we don't get any reverb. All right. Do. Okay, here we go.
Christina. More Matthias, Christina. More Matthias put her through hell. I'm standing up for her, okay? I try reaching out to her. I've spoken to her privately. I really want to get Christina on my show. She says she may in the future. So we want to get her on.
It's just time. Christina, did you make that? Christina's also a really amazing video editor. She's a really amazing artist. She's a really amazing photographer. Basically, she has talent that Lauren, in my opinion, and Jessica Macchiato and people like that, and Trisha Griffith don't have. Their only talent is exploitation, lies, drama, shit talking, deceit. No art will be found. The more I'm not following the Lindsay Clancy case, but the more I hear about the people who are talking about the Lindsay Clancy case who aren't like the law tubers or like real ethical psychologists or people who have like big hearts and are smart and just empathetic, the more I just am so grossed out by people, you know, the exploitation of this. Like, I'm just like, ugh, yuck. So many idiots are talking about it who don't know what they're talking about. Scott, the Scott guy with the Karen guy. Can you shut up? Can you shut up? He went on Moons. Can you just shut up? Can you shut up? Nobody cares. Scott, go change your t-shirt. Go make a t-shirt. All right. Go lift a barbell. Can you shut up? Shut up. This guy is everywhere. Every time I'm turning on, someone in the macchiato, the Jessica Macchiato network, someone named it that yesterday, because all the creators that technically aren't Turtleverse, because they're the ones that Jessica Macchiato trained, you know, like the Moons and the Hammies and the Arkansas Breasties and whatever. He keeps showing up in these areas, and I think he's one of them too. Like, can you get out of here, sir? Oh my God. Olaf, you should do a video on that guy. He's an idiot. All right. He was on with Moonsy, and oh my God, we get it. You had a bad stream with your co-host. What are you going to go drag her across the internet for the rest of your life, Scott? Grow up. You're like 70. What are you doing, Scott? And he's got him and Sad Dad are like, yeah, justice for men. I'm like, shut up. Shut up, Scott. Scott needs to shut up. He's so lame. Here, let me show you. Him and Moons. I couldn't even finish it. Maybe we'll watch some of it here today and roast it. But they're talking about the Lindsay Clancy stuff. And I'm like, Scott, shut up. Please be quiet. Nobody cares. Scrawny. And he's like, can you believe that my co-host Karen let people put up mean stuff about me while we were streaming? Yes, I can, Scott. Yes, I can. Because just because you don't like what your freaking chat is saying about you doesn't mean they're wrong. Wrong. All right? This doesn't mean Karen's wrong for highlighting it. He's just going to drag Karen to the end of time. And then Karen fucking deleted the video. I guess they had. I don't know what their channel is. Forever, I thought they were Bay Harbor Beauty. And then I was like, no, they're not. Okay? It's some other Bay Harbor. There's lots of Bay Harbors. I think they're a Bay Harbor. Shout out to Bay Harbor Beauty. I'm so sorry to put you in the same category. However, he said he was using Bay Harbor Beauty. So I don't know. Becca, thank you for being a member for a month. Says, you need Sharpie brows. No, that's Turtle Dove's thing, not mine. Okay, that's Turtle Dove. That ain't me. Oh, we'll let Turtle Dove do it. But he's everywhere. And I'm like, be quiet. So anywho, he has this stream with this other lady named Karen. And I talked about them briefly before because Karen was talking about, you know, gay summer and having a gay kid. And Scott was like, I don't think it's white. You know, then it's just like, okay, Scott, cool. Awesome. You sound like a closet case. Like, what do you care? What do you care where people putting their dicks? What do you care where people are putting their vaginas? Worry about your own dick, Scott. What's your own dick doing, Scotty? Stop it. Stop it, weirdo. And he's like, these libtards just say that you're a bigot. Well, Scott, when your friend and your co-host is talking about her gay child, probably not the time to bring up how you're like, gay is not okay. All right, that's like a shitty move, Scott. Shut up. So now he's crying about someone in the chat said something about, I hope this never happens, you know, to your daughter. But he changed it to, I hope this happens to your daughter, the Lindsay Clancy situation. It's just so insane. And now he's going on a tour on freaking Kim Jong-7 and Moons' channel to drag Karen. And then Karen took the stream down because I guess they got in a big fight. I didn't watch it. I'm not watching. I'm not wasting my brain cells watching him freaking explain anything. Okay? He's a big dummy. No thanky. No thanky, Scotty. Worry about your own wiener, Scotty. And he's got Sad Dad going, oh, Scott's a real man. What'd you meet on grind? Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, then go have sex with him. Okay? Go hook up. Go make out with Scott. They'd probably be happier if Sad Dad and Scotty went and just gave each other a little love in the club. Oh my God, special KM. I can't even believe it. Only I can. Day 3 of Moons. I didn't even watch a little bit of it yet. Of Moons taking over for Jessica Macchiato. And she's down to 9.66. Yeah, and now this Scotty guy, okay? Oh, yeah. He's doing a live with this Peachy Keen lady, which no one needs to even figure out who she is. She's one of the Kim Jong-7 simps. And, she's just like Kim Jong-7. They're just like, yeah, women shouldn't be present because they get their periods and they're irrational. And then they're both extremely irrational and just start screaming and go, yeah, we're not like other women. We're like the cool ones. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're the psychos. Okay. And then she's like, I love Nick Fuentes and all the, it's like, okay, thank you. Thank you for your pick me energy. Move along. Move along. Move along. You know nothing. You give nothing. Thank you. Go to your corner of YouTube and die on YouTube. Okay. Just not real life die. You know what I'm saying? God, you have to break it down like that because Scotty Nobody will go on live and go, Jolene told me to die. No, Scott. Maybe go die in irrelevancy. Okay. Queen Valerie. Yes. I can't believe it. I can believe it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Okay. So he was on there and I think even Moons, the little bit I did watch, I think even Moons was trying to tell him, I think they might have, when people are typing in the chat, I don't think they meant this, they meant that, and they might have corrected it. And he's like, okay, I know everything. I know. And then, like I said, he went on Kim Jong-7's channel to laugh and make fun of the fact that Karen brought up women getting their periods and all the things women have to deal with, like menopause, perimenopause, all those things. And they were both, him and Sad Dad were just like laughing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Hilarious. I wish I could give you all my perimenopause, Scott. I wish I could put it all on you. All the worst symptoms you get, Scotty. Okay? I wish you all the menstrual blood, Scotty. Thank you so much. Ritzy1, thanks for the 10, says, love the kitty outfit. I'm wearing my PJ pants and my dog's face all over them. Yeah, see, there's something about us. Hashtag neurodivergence unite. Hashtag neurospicy. Us and Emily D. Baker, I'm telling ya. It's what we like. Dizzy OD, thank you for becoming a member. But all these guys that think they need to have, not everyone has to have an opinion about this trial. Not everyone has to share that opinion. Not everyone has to be so like, rah, rah, rah. Like, stop it. US Lily, you are not blocked. I see you. Demi says Kim Jong-7 didn't. It's so crazy that Kim Jong-7, the demon, is such a pick-me. And she's so like, yeah, women shouldn't be in positions of power, or women shouldn't be president, because it's like, I think just you shouldn't, because you are objectively cuckoo bananas and have zero emotional control and lash out at it. But she loves when she gets to be on stream with the boys and tell them how much women suck and they shouldn't be in power. It's like, shut up, Kim Jong-7. Shut up. Because she's just so jelly. Because, Jessica Macchiato had a lot to say about Jimmy being alone and gay, which was really gross. Macchiato, like, what? I don't know if you know, but nobody wants Jeffy. No one thinks what you have is the goal or a prize or good or something to, that you want to attain. Everyone's like, thank God you, not me. All right. So no matter where Jimmy is in his relationship or lack of relationship, I guarantee he's much happier than what you got going on. Screaming and yelling about Amazon drivers who might be Haitian with your husband, or basketballs in the pool, or living in your mom's house for 10 years. All right. Jeez, just tell us you hate the gays so we can move on with our lives. Just straight out say it. All right. Between going after Jimmy, going after Mel, there isn't a gay she won't go after. Nobody wants your love. That's not love. That's weird. Unhealthy, gross, no thanky. Diane, thanks for the 5, says JoJo. Do you ever hop into Twitter? Okay, here's the thing with Twitter Spaces. When are they going on? Sometimes when Valerie would host them, they would pop up for me. But I feel like if I don't follow people back, They're not popping up for me. So can somebody invite me or tag me so I can listen anonymously? Please? When you're doing your next drama Twitter space in the Turtleverse, can you invite me? Please? Prison Misty? Somebody tag me, let me know. Because I hear about all these, crazy spaces, and I was missing them. There was a couple Valerie crazy spaces, but it was also a lot of fuck, marry, kill. And no offense, all offense to Valerie, but I was done. I don't want to think about these people in the sexies and stuff. All right? Purely the drama ones, purely the screamy McScreamer ones I want to be invited to. Okay? Like, what are you saying? Ones where people are drunk, the ones where Jessica Macchiato is coming in and then they're deleting it and she's acting like she was never there. No games, no life updates, no new characters who are like, can you explain Karen Reed to me? No, don't invite me to those ones. Strictly for the dramies. I want those ones, okay? If you guys could invite me, that would be great. If you can't, I understand. If you're like, you know what, Jolene, you're not fun. But I won't even bother you. I'm not going to come up on a spaces. I just want to listen. I just want to listen and judge and then roast it. I just want to listen. So, yeah. But no, I don't think I would ever hop on a Twitter space. I guess it depended on the topic. Maybe like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer one. But I don't see myself hopping on a Twitter space. I don't think anyone would join me on a Twitter space. No, thank you. Stuck on Strings, thanks for the $4.99. Says made another live. Yay, getting ready to leave town. Oh, wherever you're going, have a good time. Listening while I rush to pack and clean all the things I want. A kitty suit, Dressed in Lala. Go to Dressed in Lala. Okay, it's a website, clothing, and just all the weirdest clothing. So if you are open to just looking like a fun art teacher who might also be a toddler, you will like this, okay? If you have ever eaten a crayon, Dressed in Lala is for you, okay? If you enjoy smelling crayons, Dressed in Lala is for you. If you find it very difficult to be on time and have time blindness, Dressed in Lala might be for you. If you are currently going through a perimenopausal midlife crisis where you're like, fuck it, mask off, I'm going to live my life like the teenager style I want to be, Dressed in Lala might be for you. Okay? So thank you. Karen Goldberg, thanks for the 99. Says, thank you for making me laugh on my way home from court. Is this the Karen? From Clancy Trail, this is exactly what I needed to see. Karen, I'm so sorry that the awful man is... Take care, okay? Do your content. Have your own space. I mean, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just a silly lady in a cat suit on the internet. But for real, the minute that man was disrespecting your child, I was like, I would throw him in the garbage. The garbage. Okay? No one's going to listen to what that dumb bit. What was Janice Ballet Flats? No one's going to stalk that ugly bitch, Janice's fucking quote. I got to put it back on my soundboard. I love Janice Ballet Flats. No one's going to listen to what that ugly bitch has to say, okay? In the words of Janice Ballet Flats. So, take care of yourself. Protect your energy. You don't know shit. Prince of Wales, I heard you might have got accidentally blocked. Kelly Kell emailed me about it. I got to unblock. I still have to unblock. Molly had to have a new account because she got accidentally blocked by someone. Did you know Kelly Kell is my favorite mod? Even though she banned my account, she didn't mean to. She did not mean to. Even after my super chats, can you please unban? Yes. But I have to go in and into my studio and do it. But yes. And also ask Molly how long she's been waiting for me to do this. I apologize. Sorry. Kelly Kell is a sweetie, wipe the damn CD. And she sent me an email and she felt so bad. It was a total accident. And the mods can't, unless they're like, I think a managing mod, you can't undo it. I have to do it. So I have to go in this list. And you'd be surprised. I got a lot of people blocked. I got a lot. It's not like I can just go, oh, boom. Okay, I've been on here a lot of years. And there's been a lot of boring trolls. And I hate a boring troll. But I will. Remind me. Are you on Twitter? Tweet at me until I do it. Tweet at me every day until I do it. Bother me. Let's see. Can we block? Well, now Baker says stay blocked. But no, I'll unblock you. I'll unblock you, sir. Okay. You can if it's in a chat. You can? I think Kelly Cal, this chat moves so fast. So I think she felt so bad. She sent me an email. Like, that's how bad she felt. Like, immediately she sent me a very responsible email. It's me who needs to do it. So don't blame Kelly Cal. It's my fault. All right. Thank you, Llama. Okay, let's see. Kiki, good to see you. Kiki says, I'm loving your temporary morning show. Such an ADHD head. No committing, right? Like, subject to change pending ADHD. Well, you'd be surprised how many people actually understand that. Not laziness like macchiato. However, there are times, you guys, and I hate to admit this, that I think, does Jessica Macchiato undiagnosed ADHD? Because some of the things she does, I'm like, maybe. But I don't want her on my neurospicy team because I don't think she deserves it. And she's not very smart. So I've never met a neurospicy person who wasn't like smart. I think she's just lazy. We're changing. I change it. Okay. Motion to change back to original thought. Granted. Power to the people. Okay. The dishonorable Judge Joleen has spoken. JK, I'm being too nice again. I hate that. Rogue Mama became a mod. Okay. Rogue Mama wanted to drop chat or dropped links. And she said, I can't drop a link because I'm not a mod. And I just decided this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I just randomly decide. No offense, all offense to the wonderful Val Kilmer. But she became a mod. There's a literal estrogen patch shortage right now. Crazy. So, yeah, if you're ever interested in being a mod, just put it in the chat. And then sometimes I'll see it. And then sometimes I'll go, okay, I'll mod that person. We'll see how it goes. We got great mods, okay? We got Jamie B. Jamie B has literally been a mod here since like 2018. This isn't a Jessica Macchiato. Like, we don't have like mod fights. People don't then like get unmodded from drama. This isn't how it goes. We're like kind of adults who wear cat suits. All right. So that's why I'm not just like willy-nilly. Everyone gets a mod because I don't need it to get messy. Right? Yeah. She's got a cute dog. She's funny. So I'm like, I think I like her. All right. All right. We have so much. I was just thinking about all the things. All right. Let's take a little look. Yesterday, Lauren was dragging Oceans, and I got to only listen to a little bit of it because I have to find some time. I was like, okay, I want to watch my daughter Lauren. But also I have to get caught up on Big Brother. Also, I have to go to the pool with the kiddos. My niece and nephew are only here for another week. So my Monty duties are coming to a close, and I'm so sad. I love my summers with my niece and nephew. So I'm flying them back. But on the plus side of flying them back, I'm going to fucking Menards. Oh, yeah. Going to Menards. Me and Nana.
Shut up. You're still on meth.
Maybe I'll do a Menards vlog for those of you who have never been to a Menards, so I can show you the greatness that is Menards. I don't want to do like a boring Moons. Didn't you go into some gas station and do one? If I'm getting a Menards t-shirt, I might get a Menards t-shirt in every color and wear them on stream.
You save big money. You save big money when you shop Menards.
Okay. Val Kilmer, I'm seriously considering you. Because first of all, you're a nice, honest guy. You know the only thing that holds you back? David MLS. That's the only thing. Let's say you guys hang out, okay? Let's say he puts a little something in your drink, in your marijuana or something, and tries to get you to go crazy in my chat. Let's say he gets one of the goats to speak to you in goat to come and attack my chant. Let's just say it's the only thing holding you back, David MLS. Okay, God bless. But I'm seriously considering, because Val Kilmer, where he's got goats and the wrenches. Oh my gosh, I can't find it, but it scrolled by on me. I see Jessie 508. Thanks for the 2 says I think she has a bit of the tism over the ADHD. No. I don't think so. Because I think I would like her more. If she had tism, I would like her. ADHD, no. But I see, no. And again, no. Steph, Oregon, thank you for the 20. It says no matter what she could be diagnosed with, that doesn't, no, never, free pass, to be an ignorant, never. I was just saying maybe it would explain some of her lack of follow through, her own punctuality, her, kind of stumbling through things. I can relate to that sort of thing. But no, I'm not giving her a pass, and she's not on my team. You don't even go here, Jessica. You washed up journalist, fake journalist. I love when she's like, you don't even go here, Jolene. I need to clip that. You washed up comedian. I got to clip it. Also, Val clipped. You guys have been clipping things for me on Twitter. And I'm like, oh my God, I can just like take this and use it for my little video board and also for my shorts. I'm like, is this what it's like to have? This is all Jessica Macchiato. It just reminds me like how lazy she is, because her people do all of this for her. I was like, oh my God, Val, that was so kind of you. There's so many people that like screen record things. Naira, just so many people on top. I'm like, oh my God, I can use that for like my clips and stuff. Jessica Macchiato takes so much for granted because she don't do anything. She doesn't even brush her teeth, put on makeup, brush her hair to go on live. Also, do you notice how the bunnies never ask her to be on camera? Yesterday, I thought maybe I could get away with not being on camera for a whole stream and just being more like Macchiato. And you guys immediately were like, can you come on stream, Jolene? Can we see you? Notice how just nobody asks you to do that? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Because I was telling my husband, I have a husband Challoran, and he was like, yeah, just because I'm laying there. I'm like, oh, I just don't want to put on makeup. I didn't do anything with my hair, but I'm like, I just don't want to get ready. I don't want to be presentable. I just want to be a mess. It's just my voice, and just be a voice. And he goes, do it. And I go, no, because the beautiful peeps in my chat are like, Jolene, can you turn your camera? And then I forget, oh yeah, because I'm like falling on the ground and dancing everywhere. And I have a weird, facial expressions and stuff. And that's what I do. But, and I got props. My fault. But no one ever asks her. No one's like, Jess, can you turn your camera on? We want to see you. We miss you. Like, never.
Boom.
It's weird.
Roasted.
Michelle Sleeboy takes up $4.99. Feel free to make me a mod when you feel like it. Michelle Sleeboys, that might actually happen. We might actually do that, Michelle. Rainbow's here. Rainbow says, okay, I need at least another 12 hours to complete the chart. It's okay, Rainbow, take your time. So let me know if this is happening again tomorrow. Okay, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we have family getting our hair done day. All right, there's 4 of us. The niece and nephew, my husband, Challoran, and myself. The boys are getting haircuts. Me and Lucy are getting our highlights and such. I'm going to hide my grays a little bit. So we are going to be at the salon most of the day. But Friday we have members only. And then there'll be other lives scheduled. So take your time. I know asking to make a plan is offensive. It is very offensive. I'm offended by that. But do not mod me, though. But do not mod me, though. Or no, yes. No, I know Rainbow. I've seen you in other chats where you get modded. People have paid to get Rainbow modded in chats. And Rainbow's like, take it away. Take it away. I'm the same way. I do not want to be modded. Some people do it as like a respect thing for other creators. And I'm like, don't mod me. I don't want to be modded anywhere. I don't even chat in lives very often. Thomas Thanes, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Itsy1 says I suggested Bunyan, so I should probably be a mod. Oh, you did, Ritzy1. You did. Yeah, that's God, you guys make great cases for yourselves. Okay. The Dina Warchall, thank you for the $4.99, says, I haven't laughed so hard as I have lately. You're awesome. Thank you, Dina. You're so sweet. Messy Jessie 508 says, fine, I will live up to my name and say true narcissist, allegedly, but let's be real, allegedly. There's no way she is not one. That's probably, yeah, that's what it is. Arkansas Bestie, how's your pop titty lady? With the 1999 says, I need a team and a glam team. I was just telling my husband, Jill, I wish I wish there was like a filter on StreamYard that just put makeup on me and made my hair look nice. Because there is a smoothing filter. Okay, don't let anyone tell you that they're not using the smoothing filter on StreamYard. Stop. I see people go, oh, I didn't even know that was there. Yeah, bitch, you do. Okay. Who wouldn't take a little smoothing filter? Stop. So there is that. Panda Bear, thanks for the 5. We appreciate you, Jolene. I appreciate you guys. Stuck on Strings says, dressed in Lala is for moi. I checked all the boxes. Yes. Heading to France via Toronto because I'm beating the fascist regime. High cost, $1,300 flights versus $3,000 out of US. No brainer. That is a no-brainer. Safe travels and enjoy Dressed in Lala. Mistake 8, thank you for gifting a membership. That was very sweet of you. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership, whoever got Mistake 8. Okay, so let's go to Lauren. We're going to Common Sense Investigator. Here is a link to the video. We're going to listen to a little bit of this because she was calling out oceans. Now, I tend to be, I don't take, it's probably at my own detriment. You guys know with, Nana. That's why we have the hashtag Nana's always right, because I will be like, well, maybe that person isn't that bad sometimes. Okay. Or I'll kind of forget, or I'll get stuck in the comedy because I'm not taking things, I don't take life and things so seriously. They don't take the internet so seriously like these people who are just awful. And so, but I see what's happening, okay, with the hammy and the oceans of it all. But so here is the link, Common Sense. And I think people are worried, but I'll hear you out a little bit, but and sometimes I forget stuff. I can't keep track of all the dirty deeds that all these people do. Okay. How can anyone? And then Lauren was a great reminder. And then remember, Ocean started this and Ocean started that and Ocean started. Do we ever hear what Moon started? So that's the problem with Oceans is Ocean start. I would love to know why Ocean, does she just do it for fun? You think she's bored? So she's just like, I'm just going to fucking make shit up and get people to fight. Which, okay, more power to you, girl, if that's how you want to live your life over here. But how did it come about with you say it with such certainty, like Jolene knows Jimmy, and then Jimmy knows Jimmy, and then James knows Jimmy, and Jolene knows James. And so Ocean started that. Ocean also did take from my members only. Ocean also did freaking start the weird rumor or the weird thing she would go in chats and say, Jolene pushed Moons to the mental hospital. Cyberbullied her off the internet. I'm like, how's that fun? That's not fun. That's not fun. That was weird. That was really weird. When Moons like disappeared and they were all pretending she had to go to the mental hospital because of jokes on the internet that were barely about her. She didn't even know she was hammy. What? So she starts a lot of trouble. Okay. So I appreciate the, reminding. All right, let me search Lauren's video for when she, let's see, when does she talk about the Hammy? So Hammy, aka Oceans, she's a troublemaker. We know. Okay. We know. And then I watched a little bit of The Broken Baker. Good to see that you are feeling better, Sa. And he made some good points too about that. But, but sometimes I do honestly just forget, about like, oh yeah, that person did that. Okay. All right. And I'm like, that was weird. That was a little unnecessary. So yeah, we did Bob Cromwell, allegedly, Lauren, Broken Baker, the expert. Everyone is jumping on Val. They're all jumping on. They're not jumping on Val. They're jumping on Alive to do an Ocean's Exposed party, allegedly. Because apparently Oceans has, Oceans was helping to dox my daughter Lauren. So Oceans, you have an exposed party coming. All of these people are coming together to expose you, allegedly. So, I mean, get ready for that. Allegedly. It is interesting. But But I've seen people like Oceans before, like Hammy before, existing in these worlds. And they're chaos demons. You know, they love creating chaos. They love it. They love it. They love it. Who they are loyal to, you'll never know because it's no one. Okay. So you can search your whole life, but they're chaos demons. You know, Hammy's a chaos demon. Will we take, will I highlight a couple of her comments if they're funny? Sure. But now I remember chaos demon.
Got Ruth. All right, guys. Like that was the case. So, you're kind of seeing what happens when that happens. So, just a cautionary tale. However, I had no issue with.
We got to get my daughter fiber. We got to get my daughter fiber. What is going on with my daughter's internet? Why doesn't Lauren with the good teeth? We got to get her fiber. Fiber internet for Lauren with the good teeth. Start the GoFundMe. Mommy's got 20. Mommy's got 5 on it. I got 5 for your fiber. Mommy's got 5 on it. Maybe 25.
Today we are going to be talking about Oceans. As you know, Oceans Moon, they had a little channel and they recently broke up. So they are no longer Oceans and Moon, gone their separate ways.
Yeah, Val Kilmer, I cannot even consider modding you until you guys fix my daughter's internet. Fix Lauren's internet. What are you guys doing? What is going on? Why are you letting her do this? Okay, it's like, and then it's frozen. She deserves better.
And I guess it's a little personal. It happens, right? That's the risk you take about starting a channel with someone. You got to be really, really good friends with someone, in my opinion, to be able to have a channel with them.
Honestly, I've never seen it this bad. So maybe there was something going. Probably Jessica Macchiato. She was probably out there eating through the cord. She was eating through the Wi-Fi, allegedly. Oh my God. Allegedly. We should have known because Jessica Macchiato's in Pensacola, near Lauren with the good teeth, said, Lauren, you'll be seeing me. She was eating Lauren's Wi-Fi, just eating through everywhere. Under the desk, eating the router. Oh my God, poor Lauren. Poor Lauren. Jessica, that is not food, Jessica. You're going to get sick. You're going to poop your pants more. You cannot eat the Wi-Fi. Okay, you can't eat the Ethernet cable. The internet is not for eating, Jessica.
And, it didn't seem to be like that was the case. So, you're kind of seeing what happens when that happens. So just a cautionary tale. However, I had no issue with either one of them until they have.
I'm gonna fast forward.
Give me a second. It might go out for 1 second.
Oh, I think she fixed it.
Anyways,
much better.
Yeah. Sparkly Rabbit, how are you?
Kind of.
Yeah, of course, Katie D. So anyways, that is kind of how this community began. And now we have something that is not finished. We have Aiden's case. And for anybody, look, you can like him, you cannot like him, but his fight is every single one of our fights. And
so it's a little better.
I personally have a lot of respect for him because not a lot of people would do what he would do. And in fact, no one has done it before. So they are, it's a crazy case.
We got to find out what kind of camera she's working with too. Someone's got to find out, Lauren, because yeah, she's too pretty. We need to see her. Okay. Oh, we got to figure out the camera. We got to figure out the Wi-Fi situation. Valhalla, Broken Boner, expert, help her out. Help her out.
Right. We all know that. We talk about it here. We can help certain narratives. But anyways, Aiden's fight is something that those people were Oceans and Moons.
Okay.
We always talk about noticing things, but not always speaking about them. Not always. We just keep them here, right? And we just keep them there, and then we notice. That's what I do a lot. I observe, and I like it that way, right? Because I observe things, and there was things I was observing before the exit interview ever happened. And it was a lot of these bunnies that were in Turtle Boy's chats, in my chats, in a lot of other people's chats, showing support for Aiden. However, behind the scenes in other people's chats, they were saying quite different things. And I was just thinking everyone was really dumb and blind and couldn't read because we all saw it. Well, I wasn't the only one that caught on to it. A lot of you also did. And unfortunately, those people were Oceans and Moons.
Courtney, thanks for the 279, says Ronk Fiber, Jessica. Yes. And you guys are saying a Baker, very selfish of you to get sick at a time where Lauren needs better internet. That was very, very selfish of you. Baker says, I fixed her camera. I fixed her mic. I fixed her Ethernet. And next stream, she's back like she's streaming in the Nokia 3250. Poor Lauren. We need something. You know, Moon said, we're going to set it up for Jessica where it's all set. And she says to press a button. We need that for Lauren with the good teeth. Okay. I just want her to press a button and everything's going to be great.
I specifically saw.
And we also need someone to stand outside her house and go, no, when Jessica Macchiato is eating Lauren's internet.
Ocean's doing it a lot more. I just think that's her. She's more outspoken than Moon's. But it was in direct correlation of what this community is all about. And that was troubling because I was seeing her pretend to be something completely different in other chats and then come in here or come in Aiden's, say different things. I don't like that. I hate fake people. I don't like hypocrites. I don't like liars and fake people. They're all together, like lumped together as one. And that's my pet peeve. I can get along with anybody. But best believe I will pick up on it and see it. And that's kind of what's happened. So today, when we were enjoying Joleen's funny, stream and all the laughs, we had Ocean's in there joining, which is not a problem, right? She's been in there quite a few times before, once before, pretending that she and Moons and Jessica Machado were done, right? Just like straight up like pretending.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I forgot about this stuff. So much stuff happens that it happens so fast with these people that I forget about this shit.
I guess she was attempting to troll, but she was, I guess, just doing it. Anyways, it wasn't true. It never happened. I guess she was trying to just get attention for it. I don't know. However, we had her in there today, kind of interestingly enough, doing very similar things as Machado does, kind of blaming other people for her behavior and saying that 7-Eleven and Moons are very terrifying. Like they're really bad, just as bad as Machado, like all these things. And I have an issue with that because you're a grown woman. And no one made you come in chats and say vile things.
True.
So
True.
I have a lot of them, and some of them are just like stupid. And so we're not going to go over all of the stupid
True,
ones.
Lauren with the good teeth. She should know better. She's my grandma. Volstorm says, Lauren tried spraying the cable with bitter spray, but I still think nothing will stop Macchiato. Macchiato, if she can chew through steel. She's like Superwoman. Okay? She can chew through anything. Nothing will stop her. Nothing. Okay? She can chew through a building. She can chew through cement. Nothing can stop. Nothing can stop Macchiato's chewing. Chewing. Ugh.
Ones, we're gonna go over the ones that I have. That to me, it's pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. And then something interesting happened, right? You had her trying to kind of get everyone on board with like, oh, I'm gone from her now. Like, I'm no longer a bunny. I'm no longer associated with Moons. I have seen the folly of my ways, blah, 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 right? And then something happened. It was very interesting. I'm sure a lot of you caught it at the end. One of the reasons I did it. She tried to plug her, I guess she's going to have her own channel because it is kind of messed up, I will say. Again, we call spades here. Kind of weird, kind of messed up that like they had this agreement apparently that Moons and her would both like support each other's channels and they'd both get one and then they'd, make sure everybody subscribed and supported each other and then they would go their separate ways. Well, that's not happening because Moons had like a petty stream or something. I don't listen to any of them, but that is what I've heard. She had a petty stream about the ocean. And so it doesn't seem to be really happening the way that they planned. Again, another risk you take when you join channels because of Jessica Machado's suggestions with people you don't really know. So I don't suggest it. It doesn't work out well.
Also, like, it's weird that women over 50 are simping for Jessica Macchiato or like going in and that's weird. That's strange, Hammy. Like, why? Why, Hammy? Why, Hammy? It's weird. Kathy, you crack me up. Invalid tooth journey. It's an invalid tooth journey. Yes. Shizzy Wiznot says, too bad I already modded. Shizzy. Now people will have to pay money to have you unmodded, which is a beautiful business structure. You're welcome. Okay. But I want to be super modded. I want managing mod. I'm going to be able to take your channel down if I so feel like it. If the perimenopause is right, I want to take down your channel tonight. All right, Shizzy? So managing mod. Diane Gee, thank you so much for becoming a member. And then Courtney, I think we already highlighted this, but yeah, Ronk fiber. Yesterday, I noticed I missed a couple of Cajun Butterfly joined. Apologies to Cajun Butterfly. That I don't think I acknowledged when I saw it after the fact.
Well, case in point, this situation with the moons in the ocean. So anyways, so I think that's a little shitty, but whatever. Again, I don't care, but it's a little shitty if I'm being honest. So anyways, I guess she was trying to plug her show or her channel that's going to be coming on. Anyway, she made like a super chat. Jolene made fun of her because it was like a $1.99 one.
Yeah.
And was like, you're going to have to give at least $9.99 if you're going to plug your channel. So I already knew I was doing this live after seeing all the stuff she was saying in the chat, because to me, it felt very dishonest and disingenuous to get in the chat and try to blame everyone else for the things that you've been spewing for months. So I already had this live planned. However, when she did that, I was like, okay. So then I sent a super chat for $9.99 saying, hey, live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're talking about oceans and the things that she did on her own, right? Jolene liked it. She was telling you guys about it. You guys are here. Thank you for being here. And then something very interesting happened. Oceans showed exactly who she is. You know, the person that she was blaming everybody else that whole 4-hour stream for? She showed you guys exactly who she is and told me to bring my PI license tonight. Well, bitch is always on me because I have a private investigator's license. And the difference between you and me is I don't need to show you anything. I don't need to prove anything to you. I have real life job license qualifications. You apparently don't like that. So I'm pretty sure I know where you're getting your information from, but you sound stupid. And
so apparently Lauren's going to say this is information that freaking Ocean's Hammy got from Kim Jong-7. Also, why are you going after Lauren's PI license? Why do you even care? Like, what are you doing? Are people going after your PhD? Are people looking into the school you work at? No, that's creepy. That's weird. That's dumb. It's the internet. You're ruining the internet. All right. That might be the Jessica Macchiato school of things, but stop doing that shit. Stop trying to intimidate and dox people. Hidden True Crime just did that. She just doxed someone who's critical of her on the internet and was like, I have, like, with like a veiled threat of like, oh, you want to do this? I have your full report of like a DUI she got years ago and now she's sober. Like, that's so fucking shitty. And she put it on Twitter and then Lauren ended up deleting it. It was probably Lauren and Grayson. All because they were mad. Do you know how many people tweet at me that they hate me? All the things. You know how many channels of comments? If you go into 7-Eleven, Kim Jong-7's chat, it's actually kind of fun. They are like, I hate Jolene. Jolene sucks. She's stupid. She's not doing comedy. She's just referencing stupid songs, which sometimes true, but not stupid songs. Okay. She's untalented. She's a horrible person. She's disgusting. I'll never give her a view. I hate her. She's ugly. She's gross. She's the fat ass. And I just am like, oh, this is nice. You know, do you see me going, well, I'm going to definitely have to find out where, you know, where's Waldo's 69 bunghole face works and expose them? No, because I understand being on the internet. That's part of it. That's part of people being like, fuck Jolene. She sucks. She's a total bitch. Ay, ay, ay. But these people will do it for less. You know, Laura Mathias got pushback from a lady and legitimate logical pushback of her behavior and things she's done and done to Christina. And she's out there doxing this woman and she posted the woman's mugshot from a DUI years ago. And now she is years and years into sobriety. That's the kind of creator Lauren Mathias is. That is not someone who should be trusted with any kind of, you know, victim stories, victims' families, court cases, things like that. That's who Jessica Macchiato is. That's who the Macchiato shark face is. Gross and weird. Weird and gross. No, thank you. Let people say mean things about you on the internet. You'll live. You will. I promise you, you will live.
And you couldn't be more wrong. Again, licenses, for any of you that don't know, licenses are public documents. You can go to whatever the state is that you're licensed in and check and see if that person's licensed in. See, so what I'm assuming happened is that 7-Eleven is, you know, and
drunk. She's drunk. She's always drunk. She's inebriated all the time, it looks like. That's what it looks like. You come on stream, you're literally advertising beer while drinking the beer all the time.
Probably looked at the wrong state, a state that I've never claimed to be licensed in. I don't know. That would be my assumption. So I guess she thought she had something.
That's why never explain yourself to these idiots. That's what they want. They want you to waste your time explaining. No, actually, I do that. No, Lauren, you're doing just fine. Okay. Give me a break. Oh, yeah. Hulk 7, big mad, Rosalind. Cheryl, thank you for being a member for 10 months. I appreciate that. Yes, Hulk smash. Me big man. Jake, no call me. Jake's never calling you. I told Jake. I talked to Jake. And I said, Jake, don't talk to that bitch ever again. He said, don't worry, Jolene. I'm never talking to that bitch again. Allegedly. Okay? I said, she will only bring you down. Live your best life, sir. She is a demon. And she's looking for your semen. That's what I told him. Allegedly. Okay? God.
Allegedly.
And then I wrote him a letter. And I mailed it. I said, she's looking for your semen. Because she's a semen demon. So stay safe out there. God bless you on your journey. Thank you for the super sticker, Cheryl Joy. I appreciate that. All right. And I said, Jake and Rosie forever. Jake and Rosie Perez forever.
Anyways, figure it out. Figure it out. Also, it's ridiculous. But thank you for showing everybody who you are. Because no one made you say that. No one made you do the things that you did. No one made you say the vile things that you said about Aiden. No one made you do this, actually, while we're talking about it.
Oh, shit. Lauren's got receipts.
How we doing, guys? We doing good?
I'm doing great.
All right. So let's share our screen. Okay. Now I may freeze while I'm on this other screen, but hold on. I don't even know what this is, but you guys might need to see it. All right. I'm hearing that I don't have the best, like I'm kind of blurry. Is that right?
Lauren, I'm hearing that I don't have the best. Yeah, just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All we need is a little bit of clarity. Just a little bit. That's all we need is a little bit. I'm hearing not the best, not the best. Meanwhile, it looks like this. I'm hearing not the best. Not the best, baby. Not the best, baby. Not the best. All right.
That right? You guys let me know how the reception is here. I don't know what to do about it because I've switched to the other.
But again, Macchiato, stop eating her internet.
It looks like this. So enjoy this while I try to figure out.
I stole from people. I want it to be normal and
talk about this first. It really doesn't matter. This was, I don't know in whose chat it was, but we have Oceans Behave, which is Oceans. Happy Indictment Day, TV. So there we have her wishing TV a nice indictment day, hoping that he gets indicted for a bullshit crime that he shouldn't be even charged with. So that seems nice. That's who this person is. So I don't know if her claims are that she was made to do this. It kind of seemed like it by what the stuff she was saying in Jolene's chat. But again, this is a grown-ass woman saying things like this. I personally think that's vile. She was saying a lot of things similar to this on the Bestieverse, which is Jess's personal Facebook group. Just really gross stuff. So I have a problem when you say things like this and then you go in his chat or any of the other creators who support Aiden and act like you support him. I don't like the two-faced stuff. Like, just be who you are for whatever it is. If that's how you feel, and obviously this is how you feel, don't pretend that you support him and like him and lie to all of us. Like, we see it, and that's what's crazy. Like, I don't know if she thought nobody was seeing all these kind of things, but we were all seeing them. It's wild. All right, so let's go. See if it's gonna make me go over here. Aha. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. We're gonna come back to it. Okay. All right, so this is her on Jolene's chat saying, Joleen Lunzer, ignore her. She had her exit interview. So this is when she was pretending that she was done with Jess in the chat. But she really wasn't. She was just pretending, I guess. I don't know. She thought that was funny or something because it wasn't the case, like, at all. So, again, not a big one, but just kind of laying the groundwork for some of the stuff that she does. Okay, let's go to this one. So, I don't know. You guys were there today. What was it she said? She doesn't talk about Valhalla, right? Because he's a veteran or something like that. I don't know her exact words, but here we have her talking about my friend Valhalla. What? There are no calls, Valhalla. What do you mean? They don't have records. Because apparently she's on the Knoxville Police Department and knows all the things related to Knoxville police and swatting events or anything, right? She's the one who said also that I was texting Jolene and got Jolene involved. And then Jimmy called Jolene in. Remember that all that stuff came from her. So yeah. it's okay. But anyways, this is her talk about Valhalla, which was exactly what she said she didn't do today in the chat. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I saw a few people. Most of you were like, no. But I did see a few people like, oh, like, we're just happy to have you back. No, we're not. Like, no, we're not. Like, I'm glad that you've seen the light because they cast you out, but it wasn't because you saw the light. It was because she basically said, get the F off my channel. I paid for it. You did it. Go start your own thing. And then you have 7-Eleven starting beef. I don't even know what that beef's about. Don't care. But it wasn't because she just was like, God, they're vile human beings. No, it was because they treated her bad, which shocker. I don't know who didn't see that one coming. Whew, man. Anyways, yeah. So here she is talking about Valhalla. Let's go over here. Let's see. I don't even know which one is next. All right. All right. Let's see. Not sure. This is
Get it, Lauren. Look
right
at these
here.
receipts.
This is her friend Cajun, who also apparently now doesn't
Also, when are they going to address the thing with the BMX person? Because they all used him to, which, you know, he was, I think, happy to be used in this situation because he already had his little obsession with the glare. And then did videos on, you know, me and Lauren and I don't know who else. Oh, Broken Baker. And then they just ditched him. And then he had to put out like a super emo tweet. Like, I'm never trusting the internet again. I'm out of here. Facts. And he went into J7's chat, and then Sad Dad said some offensive shit. And I was like, yeah, BMX, I don't know. I tried to tell you. They're racialists, okay? The bigots, sir. And you were going to die on that bigot hill with them. But now they never mention this man. Never support his shit. My God. Never. He didn't grow. He didn't make a bunch of money from it. They suck.
doesn't like Mushado. Trying this will make more sense in a minute, but this Cajun person who I didn't know until I received this screenshot, I didn't know who it was, but apparently she's a real gem too. So we're gonna come back to that one.
They definitely did.
Sense in a minute. I'm trying to find this one. Here we go.
They definitely, because he said, I forgot. Yeah, BMX bitch tits. They totally left him out. They left him out in the cold. They were like, never mind. They were like, he's our hero. At one point, Jessica Macchiato was like, everyone respect BMX. And now nothing. Freaking crickets.
Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Crickets. And we all told him, we're like, dude, don't attach your freaking shit to this. But this is what BMX does. I mean, he's a clout chaser. That's what he does.
Here we go. So this is the lovely Ocean, Jill. In that guy, I think it's BX something. I don't know. He was the one that's obsessed with Blair and his hoity-goity.
I love that has become his fucking. That's how anyone knows this guy is. Like, you know, the one obsessed with the glare. And you know BMX bitch tits. Yeah, the one who's obsessed with the glare. Yeah, with the really bad AI thumbnails. Yeah, who didn't understand how sniping worked. Yeah, BMX bitch tits. Yeah, no. He doesn't talk about bikes. He talks about the glare. So yeah, the one obsessed. Oh, the one obsessed with that. Yeah, nothing else. No one knows anything else this man does with this channel except for say facts. And wait till I tell you about the glare. Just wait. Facts. I got a new song out. Facts. I don't say snap. I say facts. Have you guys heard about the glare? Yep, we know who glare is. Okay. Because I got a bunch of boring videos about the glare. Because I wanted to collab with him. But I wanted to be Batman. And he wanted to be Batman. Facts. So then we never collabed again. Because I was like, I'm the Batman. He was like, no, you're the Robin. And I was like, not facts. That is not facts. But yeah, that's his legacy on YouTube, is guy who doesn't ride bikes, but his name is BMX or whatever his name is. We don't even know. Just the one who was obsessed with the glare. That's it. That's all we know him as. Miss Chris, thank you for the $4.99. Says anyone who can chew through tow truck cable. police cars. No, Miss Chris, you're killing me. You're killing her. Is a goat. Grossest, not greatest. She still scares me. And then BMX, a bitch tits, doesn't even know the difference between me and Kaylin. She thinks like, thank you, BTW, for thinking I am this beautiful person, but I'm not. Okay. Oh my God. I'm the kindergarten teacher. She's the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. But he kept going like, Glara's girlfriend. I'm like, that's Kaylin. Like he can't tell us blonde bitches apart. But there's a big difference. A big difference, okay? I would love to look like Kaylin. All right, but I'm also not Delulu. Jesus Christ. He kept doing these videos with my picture, being like Glara's girlfriend. And I'm like, this Kaylin. Good God. Ay, bitch tits, get your shit together. Get your shit together.
And always in the streams about him. So here we have Jill Ocean Behave in his chat telling him and his mod, I dropped the link for court records. I actually think there's more than one time she was charged with fraud acting. Okay. So in case you don't know that she's talking about me. And then here she is down here with my last name. No. I don't know how.
What are you doing? Oceans, what are you doing? What in the nursing home is going on, Oceans? What is happening? Yeah, all blondes do look alike. It's just, it's crazy. You can't tell us apart. What are you doing? Hammy, Hammy, why are you, this is lame. This is lame internet behavior. This is not funny. It just ruins everything. You're like, oh, Lauren Bellucci. Like, okay. So she has a cool last name. Was that Italian? I don't know. But I want a sub. I want some salami. What's going on? What's happening? Why are you doing this, Hammy? And then you did it yesterday in the chat. You're like, wait till Lauren's about her PI. Oh, shut up, Hammy. Stop it. Go brush your hair. Stop it. Stop it, Hammy. Find the camera. It's just, you're making things, you were making it fun. You were doing a little like, Jess is, borrows her mom's Mercedes, just like she's still, and it was like, okay, that's okay. That's okay. You're doing a little roasty. You can roasty me, be like Jolene, in her stupid pussy suit. I don't know, whatever you would say. But immediately you go to doxing and talking about people's, professional licensures, however you say that, licensures. So lame, so dumb. No Sankey. Don't like. If you're going to do that stuff, go to Hidden True Crime. Go to Trisha Griffith. Go over there. They love that shit.
Well, how many times I need to address this for them, but apparently it's more than twice because they're slow. I do things.
I like when Lauren gets sassy because she's so nice. And then she just be like, because you're slow. Because I'd be like, bitch, you're dumb. Like, that's how I would do it. And Lauren's like, because you're slow. She's so nice when she's dragging you.
Last name.
And she has curled hair and mascara.
No. I don't know how many times I need to address this for them, but apparently it's more than twice because they're slow. I do things which requires me to dig up skeletons in people's past. Put a 1 in chat if you think some of those people might not like it and get pissed. Because that's what happens, okay? People don't like me looking into their lives. People don't like me trying to find things in their backgrounds. That's what I do. I make a lot of enemies, make a lot of people not real happy. Yeah. I don't know. We haven't seen any weird, crazy DAs who might listen to some of the crazy people who I was investigating when they come up with crazy accusations. Yeah. So this happened. What's funny is that they're focusing on the fraud thing, right? And this all happened. If you guys were there, you saw it. It was in one of the streams. We had the person who shall not be named, Aiden's ex-girlfriend, pop in. So apparently I said her name like in 1 or 2 videos, not talking about her or anything to do with her. Because I find that boring. I find her boring. The story is boring.
Also, isn't it interesting? So that was something I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Lauren. Yeah, you're looking into people's lives as a private investigator. You're gonna have a lot of people that are gonna come at you and be like, well, no, excuse me. So a lot of people are gonna be riding dirty on the PI that exposes them for sure. So that makes sense. Also, isn't it so interesting that Jessica Macchiato, because she just mentioned Meredith, how Jessica Macchiato wants like a fucking award or something. she brought up, like, I'm a good person. I stopped saying the 5150 thing. Aren't you the bitch that came up with that and ran with that for months? Aren't you the bitch that started that? So now you decide, because you hate Turtle Dove, that now I'll stop saying, because I don't think it's right. It's too late. The damage is done. It's too late. You don't get an award now to go, I'm done. I'm done calling her crazy pants and having this nickname 5150. What do you want, a cookie? Like you don't get a fucking award for that. And you're not doing it because you truly felt like, that's shitty. I shouldn't do that. You're just doing it because you now hate Turtle Dove. But she was saying that to her chat. She's like, see what a good person I am? The same nickname I came up with. Because didn't she come up with that? And perpetuated and shared. I now have decided that's wrong. Wrong. All these months later. Yeah, it's too late to apologize. It's too late for goodbye. She doesn't mean it. Shut up. Was there ever a time in this Turtleverse lore where it was like Meredith versus Jessica Macchiato? I mean, I know Jessica Macchiato got Meredith fired for her job. But was there ever a time where they went like truly head to head? Or was it just Jessica Macchiato going up on those valid truth journeys, shit talking Meredith all the time? And then I'm trying to remember. And then I think she said Jessica was anti-Semite. I mean, Jessica, you got the boat guy on your lives who's a Holocaust denier. What? But were they like, was there a time they were just going back and forth, back and forth? And I feel like she could be a worthy adversary for Macchiato. I'm sure I'm like 9 months late to that party. But now she wants to like kiss her ass. Also, I noticed in Moon's chat yesterday, remember how everyone was like, who's that? I don't think anyone ever figured out who the boat guy was, right? The guy that would call in to Macchiato's channel. And she was like, no, your name's too black. And we're like, what? What's this bitch saying? And then he was being a denier of the Holocaust. And people in Moon's chat was like, you know who he sounds like? Scott. That Scott guy, that creepy Scott guy. And I'm just saying, what if? Doesn't this guy live kind of in the same area? He knew about, remember that boat guy? He knew about the local politics. He knew about I don't give a shit who that person is. But all of the Bunions are trying to figure it out. He's like a hardcore, he would talk about being like, his politics similar to Jessica Macchiato. He could have easily done that accent. I mean, he's not funny, not saying that boat guy was funny, but he came with more personality, but who knows? I'm just saying we need a little, anyone can do voice comparison? This guy could definitely do, and he knew a lot of local lore regarding Macchiato, the politics around there, the news cycle. So whoever was in Moon's chat, there were a few people. Great theory. I would like to take credit for it, but I didn't come up with it. I think it's this asshole. He calls into her show before. He loves being like, I'm the one man that watches your show. So I don't know if the Twitter investigators can get on it and do like a little voice comparison with Scotty Nobody, with homophobic Scotty, and see. Because it looks like the Bunions, they want to figure it out too. It made a lot of sense. I was like, he would do that. He's got no life. He wants attention. He's on a fucking press tour for a YouTube channel that probably doesn't have 1,000 subs. Going around talking shit on his ex-co-host Karen. He's got all the time to do that. Look at the guy. Look at this guy. Looks like the kind of guy that would do that. Right, Valerie? Interesting. And I think Jessica knows. I think Jessica knows. She don't care. they thought that was funny. Because even after he was like, you know, being a weirdo, talking about the Holocaust and stuff, she still had him back up. She didn't give a shit. This bitch don't care. She's busy eating through Lauren's Wi-Fi. So, I don't know. I was like, damn, I think people in Moon's chat, I think they're right.
I'm good at what I do.
So, alert, alert. Oh, now you see the lashes? Okay. Now I see the lash. Yeah. It's a lot of lash. It's a lot of lash, you guys. All right, let me take him down. All right, here we go.
Never covered a hearing, never covered any of that, don't care. However, when my friend Baker was being attacked by Machado and 7-Eleven, I was one of the first people who ever came out and said anything about it. Go back to my stream. I called her out and I said, people like Machado were disgusted by the person who shall not be named and their behaviors toward Aiden. However, you have 7-Eleven doing the same exact type of thing to Baker and people like Machado taking her side and not calling her out and also making Baker out to be something that he's not. And I was tired of it. The person who shall not be named did not like me associating her with 7-Eleven. Go figure, right? She didn't like it. She didn't appreciate it. So she came in here and I guess decided to like, she thought she was going to drop a bomb. Like, why were you charged with fraud? Check my criminal history. There is none. Don't have anything. No record. I don't know. Maybe ask Karen Reed why she was charged with murder when she didn't murder anyone. Because unfortunately that shit happens in America, guys. It happens in other countries too, but that happens. The case was dismissed because it was bullshit. So again, this whole thing is stupid. Also, they're focusing on the fraud part, but they didn't even want to say is I was charged with operating without a license in Florida, right? Because my license to practice all of my PI stuff is not in this state. I do all of my cases in another state. So when this came up, that's how they charged me with that. And then anybody who understands how the law works, of course they can tack fraud on, because if they're going to charge you with that, that's an automatic. So the fraud sounded bigger and badder than, of course, what was actually the main charge. They tacked that on at the end. So I addressed it right then and there, and it ended up being a really funny stream. But so then these people ran with it, right? Meredith made something about, I don't care. Like my PI friends, I said that stream were like, congrats, you've made it. This is how it works. You know what I mean? This is not anything unexpected. People are going to come after you for looking up and trying to like dig up bones and you know, in their backgrounds. That's what happens. Part of the job. It's one of the reasons that people talk shit about me. I don't care. I don't care. This affects me none, but we will address it because I don't like fake people. So anyways, this has been addressed like a million times. And then for people who are like, you know, a little slow, who maybe didn't get that whole thing. Okay. So you had she who shall not be named, who like she wrote an article about it or whatever, because she does that with everyone. Again, great. I could give two shits. I didn't read it. Don't care to read it. I don't care what people say. What people are saying and thinking about my life is none of my business.
Exactly, girl.
These people don't matter. So I don't care. Well, then because she's lazy and doesn't keep up with anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I started calling Machado out for the disgusting and vile things that she was saying about my friend Baker, then she got pissed, right? She, I guess, thought well, it was all handed to her. I know exactly how the whole thing went down. I'm not going to say all of that on the stream. It's not, whatever. But let's be clear. Someone passed the information off to Machado, and Machado sent it to Meredith and said, here you go. Here, I thought you'd like to have this. It's for Lauren, and sent her this like information. All the while, she knows, because it was addressed, the charges were dropped. They were dismissed because they were bullshit. But they like to spin things. I have no criminal record. I have no history of anything. Good luck. It's really boring, actually. But you have Oceans, right? That sweetie. In BX boy, whatever his name is, that guy. That guy. You have her telling his mod that she sent the link for the court records. And then not only that, but she's accusing me and saying she's pretty sure that I was charged with fraud before. Okay, so you're an idiot twice, okay? Because that never happened. But here you are making some other guy who subsequently, because of her and Machado pushing it, went on and did some stream about me, which I didn't watch again. Don't give a shit about him and his 5 viewers, okay? These things are stupid, but they do what they think that they're going to do.
Lauren with the kind drags him. I don't give a shit about him and his 5 viewers, and you shouldn't. But also, Just like, don't have to take this advice, anyone. But when any of these bad faith actors accuse you of things, it's just a way for them to distract and put out like fake propaganda and bullshit on you. So just never explain it, because they're not going to listen to it. They don't really care. They don't care about the truth. So don't even explain it. They don't deserve your explanation. Fudge them. That's just my 2 cents. Don't explain it. Just go, okay, yep, you're right. Great. Bye. Don't even address it. They're just trying to waste your time, trying to get you to shut up about them. Like, don't worry about it. Like a guy I used to work with at a Irish pub in St. Paul, Minnesota, Bob, he used to go, don't worry about it, Jolene. Don't worry about it. And I go, okay. If I worried about anything, Bob would go, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So just don't worry about it. Because they're not looking for the truth. They don't care about the truth. All right. Now, Jessica Macchiato tries to make that argument, but those things about her are very different than people pulling into, your private investigator stuff. It's like, who cares? Side Eye Jess, thank you for the 499. Says JM pulled up other pleas on stream to hire. Oh, other PIs, sorry. Other PIs on stream to hire instead of Lauren in her area. Girl, she is just, it's not even fun, Petty, what she does. It's not even fun because she's like so bothered about it. So it's not fun. Like, Petty is fun when you're truly unbothered. Like, you're just like maybe like a little bothered, but when you're truly mad, sad, mean, like that's not fun. Hospice Jess, thank you for the 489. Says late to the stream. Have you covered the HTC tragedy yet on stream? Lauren announced in her lunch. No. The hidden true crime tragedy? What is it? Hospice Jess. No. The YouTuber says PSA. We love Baker in these YouTube streets. Are you just talking about, isn't she doing lunchtime lives about the Lindsay Clancy? Isn't she? Oh, God. Well, I know Trisha Griffith put out a statement, and I think it's because she has a court date soon for the estate that she's still trying to be a beneficiary to, but she's still trying to get paid out of and holding up the puppies and the kitties from getting the money left by a deceased subscriber who passed away. They dirty deleted. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, poor Grayson. No, that's horrible. What? Oh no, that's oh my God. What? People are, well, I haven't seen it, so I don't want to say that out loud. They put it out there? That's horrible. I think I knew she had sisters. I didn't know she had a brother. What? Oh, God. Let me see. Oh, Lord. Is it from 4 hours ago? It's in the HTC, right? Oh, God. Oh my God. I hate that. Oh. Let me take these off. Okay, let me see the Reddit. Oh, Lord. Apologies, you guys. I'm just checking something. Okay, Lauren Matthias shared, oh gosh. The Hidden True Crime family team, the Hidden True Crime team is experiencing a bit of a tragedy. Not a bit of a tragedy. So I'll just tell you, I can share this. I'm allowed to share this. She said I could. Grayson, I saw that you're in the chat. So last night, I think this is a transcript that they posted. So Grayson's brother, they're 2 years apart, and I'll say this, everyone has their struggles, and her brother really, really relies on Grayson. And I've noticed, okay, Lauren, this reaches out to her, even though she is his little sister and he is the older brother. Okay, he was on his way somewhere and all of a sudden realized that where he was going was 90 degrees. And he realized he couldn't leave their family dog. What? Couldn't leave their family dog. Oh my God. He was going 90 miles an hour, maybe, or 90 degrees, and he couldn't leave their family dog, Chesney, in the car and asked Grayson what he should do. I mean, just little things like that, you know, just help me, little sister. And Grayson whipped out her credit card and bought a daycare for the family dog. Okay. Where he was going and was taking care of it and taking care of him and taking care of their family dog and doing what she always does. And then we went to bed, and what was a dream at first, or felt like it, was an alarm, even though Lauren describes things as just, ma'am. I realized was my phone ringing in the Mint and barely felt like the middle of the night. It was just before 5, and I looked in. It was her family member calling my phone, so I knew something was wrong, and I picked it up. So this is Lauren saying this, and they said they needed to talk to my producer Grayson, and I gave her the phone, and her brother just shortly after they called was in a car accident with their dog. Oh my God. And they were both killed. And she was in a, oh my gosh. Lauren did not tell that story very well, but that is truly horrific. So sorry to hear of that loss in Gray Bay's family and Grayson's family. That's so sad. How long ago did they post this? Oh my God. It's like 4 hours ago. So Hidden True Crime post at 11:13 a.m. Honestly, guys, forgive my lack of posting from court. The HTC team. Yeah, leave court. Go take care of Grayson. Go be there for her. No one needs you at court. That is so, that is so sad. So sorry for your loss, Grayson. Yes, you guys, prayers up, all the good things, all the hearts, all the love to Grayson and her family. That's horrible. That is, there's no words. That is, it's incredibly sad. It's horrible. Yeah, hopefully she's going home to be with her family. Oh my gosh. Well, Kresha's here. Hi, Kresha. Kresha says, isn't this the brother they did the page? I don't know. What Patreon? Kresha, I'm not sure. Was it did Jay go over it or something? Yeah, because when Lauren lost family members, she still was like, I needed to be at these cases. And it was weird. So yes, definitely go home, be with your family, be surrounded by love. Oh God. Andy, did you already do a live about this? Or did this, because this happened earlier and I know you went live earlier. She posted this. I found it on the Hidden True Crime chat on Reddit. Apparently you guys are saying she might have done a live, Lauren did, talking about this. But then, let me see if she posted it. But I don't see a video or live here for that. And then all I see is her posting. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Duh. Oh my goodness. Okay, not sharing my screen. Share my screen here. All right, so here is the post. The last post Lauren has is from 4 days ago. Maybe it's on her Twitter. And as far as a live goes about this, she has one from 4 hours ago. Okay, so maybe.
Let me sit this down. I just realized I should have maybe let some people know I'm going live. Stick with me while I text somebody real quick. Hold on. Okay. That was really sad. We just heard Nanny Elaine Rossi on the stand. I'm outside the Plymouth County Court here. I realize that I haven't done a live in a couple of days. Forgive me. It's been so busy. But today was it was very sad in there. And then I want to share something personal going on too. So everybody's up to date with what's happening. The nanny was actually, it was a prosecution witness, but it was clear that she loved Lindsay. She did use the word, I loved her, not current, but loved, that she was a wonderful mother. She is his little sister, and he is, and her, I'll just tell you, I can share this. I'm allowed to share this. She said I could. Grayson, I saw that you're in chat. So, last night, so Grayson's brother, they're 2 years apart, and she's always, I'll say this, everyone has their struggles, and her brother really relies on Grayson, and I've noticed this, reaches out to her, even though she is his little sister and he is the older brother. He reaches out to her whenever he needs help, and she is always willing to help him. And last night he called her looking for that help. He was
Okay, but I don't understand why we need all of this, Lauren. Like, I just don't. I understand you want to notify your subscribers and people who support you of Grayson's family's tragic loss, but this is what Lauren does, and it always comes off, like people are saying, disingenuous. It also comes off just strange, and just there's some kind of lack of, I don't, something's just not right there emotionally when she talks about these kind of things, even when she would speak on her own family and sharing like too much information. Was the brother, did he share all this personal information about himself on social media? I don't understand why we need all of this.
On his way somewhere, and all of a sudden realized that where he was going was 90 degrees. And he realized he couldn't leave their family dog, Chesney.
What? Like, what?
In the car, and asked Grayson what he should do. I mean, just little things like that, just help me, little sister. And Grayson whipped out her credit card and bought a daycare for the family dog where he was going.
I just don't, what does this have to do? There are family members, brothers and sisters ask for each other's advice. They have private conversations. I don't understand what this has to do with him being, and why do we need to know about the 90 degrees? It just, every time Lauren, this is why she just, to cover anything this like sensitive, it comes off just, she makes it gross.
And was taking care of it and taking care of him and taking care of their family dog and doing what she always does. And then we went to bed, and
it's odd.
What was a dream at first, or I felt like it was alarm, I realized was my phone ringing in the minute.
Again, like specifics about herself. This isn't your brother. This isn't your family's loss. Are her parents going to see this? Are her parents okay with seeing this and this being on a channel with almost 400,000? Have they had time to process this before the internet gets to weigh in and know? She's like, what I thought, her phone ringing. Like, what? Unnecessary. Again, to make it about, I feel like she's making it about herself. And I think, I might be being too critical here, but I think because I've watched her so many times do this sort of thing, even about the cases she covers, it just, like Val Kilmer's saying, it comes off, it's so odd. It just doesn't sit right.
It felt like the middle of the night. It was just before 5, and I looked in, it was her family member calling my phone, so I knew something was wrong. And I picked it up. And they said they needed to talk to my producer, Grayson. And I gave her the phone. And her brother, just shortly after they called, was in a car accident with their dog, and they were both killed. And she is not doing okay. Well, I was with her, and we I ended up taking her to the emergency room, and she was in a much better place, and we were working through this together, this tragedy together, and we decided together.
That is a good question, Queen of Hearts. Why call Lauren? I think because Grayson lives far from her family, and they probably maybe didn't want to deliver the news over the phone because it's something so tragic. I could see that all her family, I think, knows about Lauren is that Lauren is works for, or Grayson works for Lauren, but also that they're close. I think they consider, even though weirdly Lauren says, my producer Grayson, like, no, it's Grayson now. She's going through a human tragedy. She basically, you lived at her apartment, she lived at your house for a while. Like, you guys, what is happening? Just say Grayson. She is your friend, not your producer. There's still this like weird hierarchy thing she wants to add, and that's weird for me. So I think probably her family just wanted to make sure someone was there when she got this news. That's what I would think. Because it is such horrific news that you just don't want to say it on the phone. You don't know if she's alone. I could see easily someone in my family, obviously calling my husband I live far away from my family. God forbid anything happens. They would probably call my husband to deliver the news to me. So yeah, no, that's just my assumption. That's just my assumption.
That we were going to keep working because that's what we do. That's what Hidden True Crime does. And by that, I mean Lauren and Grayson, we cope with things through working. So we're working today, but we're also being gentle with everything. And if something changes, things will change. We'll let you know. We're not going to work because we feel like we have to. Don't worry. We're taking things hour by hour, and whatever needs to happen. And I just wanted everyone to know that Grayson is an incredible human being and woman, and she has been through a lot, more than people know. And this last year has been really difficult too. And people love to say things online because she.
Oh my, Lauren, you're disgusting. The minute I want to give you the benefit, you're disgusting. You are disgusting. A family has lost a son. A man has lost his life very tragically. Grayson has lost her brother. And you want to use this as another way to make the argument or the case that you or her are somehow cyberbullied. You're fucking gross. You continue to be fucking gross. This should simply be about this tragedy. Fucking speechless. Not surprised, unfortunately. Not surprised. This is not handling this with grace. This is not handling this with kindness. This is you now trying to push your narrative that you are a victim of the internet, a narrative which you've been trying to push for years. This isn't about you, okay? This isn't because her naming Grayson as a victim too of people like harassing and stuff only helps her own narrative that she's been harassed. It's disgusting, Lauren. You are disgusting. It's probably monetized. I'm so sorry, Grayson and Grayson's family, for your loss. And I'm so sorry that this beast delivered the news like this.
He works for me about her, and they have no idea. People love to say things online because she works for me about her, and they have no idea.
Her favorite topic, me.
Who she is.
For me.
And what she has accomplished and what she has been through and her strength. So I have a request for everyone.
Lauren, shut the fuck up. No one's doing your requests. We're sending our thoughts, our prayers, our heart to Grayson and her family and their very tragic loss. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Hot pink nails, you shut the fuck up. You do better. Be a better friend to Grayson. Stop calling her your producer. Stop putting her business out there right away. You're the older person. She's still in her 20s. Say, you know what, Grayson? You need to take some time off. You need to be close to your family. Let's not bring this to the internet right after it happens. This has always been my issue with Lauren. From the moment I started watching her videos and all this shit with her stalking stuff, is she is almost 50 years old, and Grayson is still, I think, in her early 20s. Lauren should know better, and she never does. She never does right by Grayson, ever. But she's got... This is what they talk about when like social media ruins people and makes them toxic and makes them not act like humans anymore. You know? She wanted this so that she could just, I'll talk. Yeah, no, I'll say it, and then I'll talk about it, and then I'll cry, and then I'll talk about how everyone's been so mean to you. That has nothing to do with this, Lauren. None of your bullshit has anything to do with this. This is one of her family, her sibling, Lauren. I know you made your sibling and your sibling's death and all the things content. And now you're doing it to Grayson. And her family deserves better. And let her go home to her. We've been saying that, Kaylin. We've been saying, Grayson, go home to your family. Grayson, go home to your family. This lady is no good. Go home to your family, the people that love you, your mom, your dad. Go get some perspective outside of this. How Lauren handles things is not a healthy way. How she navigates the world is not good. And the people who showed her how to navigate the world, they don't know any better either. Just look into that family. It's a fucking mess. Grayson, you seem like you have like very nice family. Go home. Get loved on. Love on them. Don't listen to this woman. This woman would leave her family for every chance she gets. She's gone. Ugh.
I think we all know a little bit about what happened to a well-known influencer.
What?
Last night, too.
Oh, now you're bringing up Perez Hilton, bitch. I am so... Lauren Matthias, you are so fucking gross. You're so gross. I can't even get through this. You are so gross. So now we're not even talking about the tragedy of her brother and the dog. Now we're on to Perez fucking Hilton. She's a trauma farmer. She's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. She's disgusting. This is what Lauren does, and she does it well. She does it all the time. Yes, Mary Swampy. ATS News, good to see you, girl. Yes, ATS News knows this all too well, as going over her videos and looking into all this stuff too. Preach. Thank you. Fucking yuck. Fucking yuck.
Perez Hilton, that affected me. I learned about that before I went to bed.
What? This bitch. Oh my God. That affected me. What? Who says these things? This is why we're like, her husband's a psychologist. He's got her out here. And that affected me. I think I used to have a clip about that, of how she would go, and that affects me. And that affected me. It's always about Lauren. Always.
And I will say this. I was a broadcast reporter for 10 years before I was a YouTuber. I would go on location everywhere. I have never experienced this.
Because we're just like normal moms. We're not used to this.
I don't know why they keep coming up to me, why they are filming me, why they are harassing me.
She literally said about the Perez Hilton, and that affected me.
A well-known influencer last night, too. Perez Hilton, that affected me. I learned about that before I went to bed. And I just am thinking about this world and the pain that people are in.
Oh my God. She's such a fucking trauma vulture. She is such a trauma. She is such an exploiter. No, someone said, did Paris Hilton die? No, it's Perez Hilton, the celebrity blogger. He had like a mental health crisis live on TikTok with some self-harm stuff. It was very serious. And so she's referencing that. Ultimately, there was like the police and had to come to his home, and they were able to take him to the hospital. So hopefully he gets the treatment he needs and gets well. But she's using this. This is exactly what Trisha Griffith did when the guy from, was it Storage Wars, took his own life. Trisha Griffith went live to talk about the guy. She didn't know anything about him. She didn't do any research. Trisha Griffith from Web Sleuth, a best friend of Lauren Mathias, one of her besties in the true crime world, went live she said she was going to talk about that man, even though she did zero research into the man. She exploited his death to talk about herself and how she feels like she's being online bullied. This is what these people do. They're disgusting. So she talked about him for like 2 seconds. She didn't even, I don't even know if she knew his name. And then she talked about how she feels like people are bullying her because they were talking about the brooches she wears. Might be from a dead woman. It's too much. These people are too much.
And despite, I just hope that everyone can consider the importance of kindness in this world.
Shut up, Lauren. You're a bitch.
So, Grayson dropped me off at the courthouse today. I think she's out. I see.
You left her alone? You left her alone?
The car. I'm going to go ahead with her. And I'm glad it was a short day. We want to do an update. Let me be very clear. We're not going to do something we don't want to do. Working is something that we both find helpful during difficult times. So, but if things change, we'll let you know. And please consider the importance of kindness in this online world. So, anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay, Lauren. Then apologize to Kay and Kresha. Apologize to their whole family. And how you exploited their family's tragedy. And then shit on them and continue to shit on them. You first, Lauren. You first. I can't believe I say I can't believe it because it's like what you say is so cliche, but I can fucking believe it. I can believe it. Please practice kindness. The most disingenuous, performative, me, narc shit I've ever seen. Lindsay looks off into the
was in the courtroom crying kindness in this online world. So, anyway. Lindsay was in the courtroom crying. And that was really hard to see. My heart is...
Did she just mention Lindsay Clancy again?
I'm feeling a lot today and seeing Lindsay cry. Well, they showed a video of her little Callan taking a bottle for the nanny. Really did break my heart. Hearing the nanny, Elaine, say that she was a wonderful mother and that she confided in her about having postpartum depression. It really broke my heart. There's just a lot of pain in this world, So I'm thinking of everybody out there.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're not thinking of Grace?
Anyway. I will go. Be in touch. I always say it. I know I always say this. Stick with us.
Are you doing marketing? Stick with us. Stay subbed. Stick with us. Huh? What?
Means a lot to us, and we will.
Is it because you know about Christina's interview tonight? Stick with us.
have an update for you, and we thank you. And then, and yeah, we want to keep working. We want to keep working. So, all right. We'll see you guys.
Oh my God, Taryn, not now. You're great, but not now, Taryn. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Thank you. I'm going to highlight some of you guys' comments because I'm just like, this bitch. Yeah, Jen J8888 says, be a grown-up and take Grayson home. Yep, take her home. Fly with her there. Take her home. Make sure she's with her family. Give her bereavement pay. Support her. She completely, Dominique, so tone deaf. This woman is a me. And you know, she told, I can see it. I can hear it in my head, her talking to Grayson and trying to, you know, say, well, we should address this so that people know what you're going through. Meanwhile, her knowing that what's going to happen tonight on Turtle Boys Live with the Christina interview, that she's using this to share online as a way to be like, we're going through something. No, Grayson's going through something. She took the tragedy of Grayson's family and she's weaponizing it and using it to soften the blows she thinks she's about to get. Because that's what Lauren does. That's what she does. And that's Lauren Mathias. You couldn't have a worse friend in Lauren Mathias. Nothing is really about you. Even your own family tragedy is not about you. It's about her. It's about her. Your loss is her loss. She will monetize it. She'll put it on her channel. She'll exploit it and she'll weaponize it and use it in a way that she thinks will benefit her. So many people have the same story about her. Ask Kresha what Lauren Mathias did to her family. I mean, it's fuck. Yeah. Send your prayers and all your love and all your good stuff to Grayson and her family. Watch Turtle Boy tonight to support Christina, because Grayson and Christina have both been victims of Lauren Mathias. Grayson doesn't realize it yet, but she really has. I feel now more than ever that, you know, I'm not absolving, you know, a grown person of, you know, things they've done or whatever, but I feel now more than ever that Lauren is a groomer, in my opinion, and she groomed Grayson into this kind of behavior and thinking like her. There's similar to Macchiato, there's a lack of boundaries that Lauren Mathias has with the people around her and the people who work for her. And there's a lot of emotional manipulation going on and never looking out for their best interest. Ski Utah says, the show must go on. Yes, always sending love to Kresha. Always thinking about Kresha. And Kresha's killing it. Kresha is, you know, she's making great content. Kresha sticks up for herself, sticks up for her family. But at times it's too much. Hey, Jay. I mean, Jay, you know that it was going to be this way. You know. Just as much as any of us who followed the Lauren Mathias of it all. Fuck. That's the sick part, Jenny says. Oh my God, I just know Lauren is making Grayson comfort her. Yeah, prayers, love, all the good stuff to Grayson and her family. That is just, and I'm sorry that Lauren is like this. I'm sorry that Lauren is like this and that you don't have someone with you right now who can be a 46-year-old woman and take care of you and do what's right by you, because that's gross. Yeah, we love Kreshy. We call her under Kresha. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh. Holly says that's why I wonder if Grayson is estranged from her family. I can see Lauren doing that. Well, that's what we've always wondered from the start. We're like Grayson, go home to your family. Your family seems nice, lovely. They love you. Go home to them. Get some perspective outside of this crazy. I mean, they just had Grayson so wrapped up in their family dynamic, John and Lauren do with their child, with their business. There's no boundaries. I think that's what a lot of people were worried about. Casey says, unbelievable. Send her home no matter what she says. Grayson isn't processed. Yeah, I mean, no one could. It just happened. There's shock. I mean, I can't. There's so many things. There's so many different emotions she'll go through, and her family will go through. This is not the time to encourage your friend who just had a very tragic loss to put all of her internet, all of the business on the internet, and then also incorporating it into some other bullshit that Lauren got herself into throughout the year. Right, Laxity? Laxity says, I'm more shell-shocked than what Lauren is. Heartbreaking. Yeah. TC says, I'm not surprised that Lauren made her drive her to, made her drive her to the court today instead of being with Grayson. Lauren went to court while her own, she did. She went to her court while her own brother was passing away. And she told the internet about it. I know. Hypnotizes lobsters. So weird. And why did she talk about, Lobster says, Grayson talking to her brother as he drove last night? I don't know. I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason for everything that she does. It's very calculated. So, yeah. All the trials mean because it's money. Because it's money, and she can't take a break because, like she said in a police body cam, she is the breadwinner, and so of her family, and so she has to. Everyone else is a trial tourist, and Lauren Mathias has to be everywhere. So, all right, let's check in. Let's a little, let's switch it over. So all the good stuff to Grayson and her family, and hopefully Grayson is able to go home and spend time with her family, and hopefully Lauren stops putting the family's business on the internet and monetizing it. That would be nice, but I doubt that'll happen. Grayson, so sorry for your loss, and all the best to you and your family. Let's check out the Jessica Macchiato morning show, which still we're in the third day. You guys, we are in the third day. Yeah, let's get back to Jolene's catsuit. All right. I kind of think that was, I don't think Grayson's motive, because Grayson is processing just a huge trauma, huge tragedy. But that's Lauren's. Lauren's motive was to silence Turtle Boy and Christina tonight. She saw an opportunity, and that is yucky. Okay. Let's get back. All right. So, Macchiato down more subs. I think yesterday it started at 9.68. Then while we were live, I think it dropped down to 9.67, and we were like, oh my God, Prison Misty, get on this. And now, you guys, 9.66. Oh my God. Holy buckets. That's crazy. It is dropping daily with Moonsy as the producer. Lego Flores, thanks for the 5, says, I'm sure Grayson has seen how histrionic Lauren can be, and so didn't want to leave her. But Lauren should be the adult. Yeah. And we saw that with Lauren, Grayson having to kind of like be the adult and take care of her when John Mathias wasn't. And when Lauren was in, I think Grayson has even expressed, feeling a sense of responsibility as, Lauren is like in the fetal position, rocking back and forth because she was so terrified of her text messages getting out, and because Christina made a tiki-taki that didn't name her or show her picture. So I'm sure she does. Now there is this. People like Lauren who do this kind of narc shit, they become so good at it, and it's so manipulative that they get people thinking, oh my God, if I leave her, something bad's going to happen. It's going to be my fault. Like it's crazy. So I could totally see something like that happening. Okay. So let's see. We got, oh boy. First day they did it was, I can't believe it was only 2 days ago. Okay. 5K views. Way to go, ladies. Then we're down to 3.6K views. Say we're down to 2.6K views. But they have an attorney on, Kelly O'Leary. So let's just take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. We want to play maybe this intro. Play the good intro.
24 gives me a life, no other way to start the day. 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. Hard to place out for us because no one wants to fight. Finally, you showed your love. Thought you will do it live. It's not only at the top. At least everyone's right here. For us, there's no hard stop. Forever in your ear. Give me life, no other way to start the day. 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. No, copy me, I know you will. I do it first every time. You should have stayed up, no one cares. Nobody's gonna shine. I'm just a baby. Your dad loves me more. I say what everyone's thinking. Typical for the heart. 24 gives me life. Starts the day. 24 makes it right. We don't care what they say. Repost, mother down bad, and do it out of please, and do it with ease. Number one show in Oakland. Haters, listen longer. Everyone say hi to Jim. Let's lock in. It's time to ride. Blackboard over everybody. Hey, now. Shell down. Love for my besties and for days.
So there is a lot of this stuff that takes place online. I'm a big proponent of the First Amendment. I can take it, I dish it, I take it. In online world, I can choose not to look at her accounts where she disparages me. She has accounts about my body, my weight, full just terrible, disgusting accounts about me. But I also can counter that. I talk about it on my show. That's fine. I can choose to block her, which I have online.
All right, we are back. Sorry, some of the super chats here, streamer isn't showing up. So thank you, Arizona Girl. I appreciate you sending that to me. Amy Boston, thank you for sending it to me. And AKA the Cat Lady. Yeah, I think it's just a horrible coincidence that happened. It's just bad. Okay, so here the ladies are back. We got Magatron, aka Maggie Winterton, who I didn't even notice at first. And then people said, oh, Maggie was in the chat. So I went back and looked, and Maggie was in the chat yesterday. So hello, Maggie. And she was saying thank you for people who subbed. So probably not the best day for Maggie to be in the chat, as I was like, this is so boring. But, you know, I think she's okay. And let's see. She's still got over 500 subscribers. You guys subbed up and supported her. Crazy that she didn't gain any from the bunions. That's weird. Moons really is not pushing. Moons was pushing her own channel, but she wasn't really pushing Maggie's channel. So yes, I didn't realize until people told me. And then I went back to look and I found her. Yeah, so hashtag free Maggie. And she was like, I thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of that, you guys. So you're welcome, Maggie. And someone posted on Twitter, they said half moon, because what is Moon doing with these, you guys? What is Moon doing with these chairs? She's trying to make it look like they're sitting on the chair, but it just looks like just to the tits. They're just people to the tits and Maggie to the neck. Moons? Dooms, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? KB Shoe, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. That was very sweet of you. Congratulations to those of you who got a membership. Also, Francis, thank you. I know I pulled it up and it didn't pop up for me right away. It says exactly what we said is thanks for the 5. Says she does this to the families of victims. So not surprised you do this to Grayson during a tragedy. No, unfortunately, we're not surprised. Not at all. So Moon's interesting aesthetic there. That your tits are resting on a chair and Maggie's neck is at the corner of the chair. If you guys see it, you'll never be able to unsee it. So,
yeah. Awesome. Welcome.
It's so early, but thank you for coming, Mary Alex.
Again, okay, Dooms, it's not working the 4:30 a.m. time, so why don't you just move it back so that Maggie can actually be awake? If you asked me to go live at 4:30 a.m., I would need... I would have to stay up all night because there's no way I could wake up and be perky. I would need all the Alanis. You don't need her to be there at 4:30. Okay? You're losing Macchiato, the subscribers. The views aren't great. Maybe push it back a little bit. People might like it.
Yeah. Let's see. She says, I have no idea why I'm up this early.
Nobody does.
Oh, no,
Nobody does. Nobody should be. Okay? I know some people with their, careers, they have to be. But if you don't have to be, which they don't have to be, you shouldn't be. That's my Rudy dog says, thought they were tables. No, yeah, it looks like it. 1977 Felicia, thanks for the 5. Says, today our son said he thought Moon's boring content broke you. Oh, yes, my son said that. I think Jimmy tweeted it. He was like, I think they broke Jolene for a minute. Yeah. Thank you, Kaylin. And doing it at 4:30 in the morning for free? You can't get me to do anything at 4:30 a.m. and no one should do anything. That's like, no. For free? At 4:30 a.m.? Are you crazy? Unless you're saving animals. No.
I was supposed to watch the show. That's why. It was God. It was God.
And actually, I got up a little earlier this morning. I was noticing I need maybe a little bit more time to prep. It's crazy how early Jess is up and she's hyped, ready to go. And I just need a little bit more time.
Yeah. Ma'am, Jess doesn't prep. She gets in her car, she farts, she gets in her car, she shits herself, she drives to Society, chugs a Jumbotron, whole milk, white chocolate, pistachio latte. Almost runs people over, screams and yells. It's the only time people will listen to her. There's no prep. She doesn't go on camera. She doesn't have to do a face. She doesn't have to prep any content. She just turns on the phone and screams while she runs her errands. That's it. Moonsy, you are lost in the sauce, baby girl. And you like it. That's the sick part. You like it. Anyone could do what Jessica Macchiato does. Anyone. Do it. Get in your car. Do the errands you were going to do. Shitty Wi-Fi, shitty sound. Turn on your phone. Start screaming. Do all the things you were going to do, but just with the phone on. Take phone calls. Talk to your kids. Yell at Haitians. Anyone could do it. Anyone.
Too.
Well, it's good to see everybody.
I love it. And I'm getting pissed already. These two women covering her show have actual small children. Jessica Macchiato does not. She has 2 grown children and like a 17-year-old or something. These 2 have littles and they get up every morning. It's like putting themselves down. Jessica doesn't do anything.
I have major FOMO.
Okay, I'm speeding
haven't
them
been
up.
in the chat all week. Have a little bit of FOMO.
You said that yesterday. Are we starting the show the same every day? I am major FOMO. So why don't you just read the chat? Why don't you just replay one of Macchiato's old streams and, edit it a little bit. Replay it, put it as a premiere, and then you can just read the chat. Okay, we're going to speed them up to 2.
Celsius done.
Okay.
All
I'm going
right.
to get on to my second Diet Coke. Here we go. Cheers. Do you have another Celsius or are you going?
No, I've told this story before. I used to frequent Monster Sugar Free, and
okay.
I used to have like 2. That was my minimum every day, and I knew it wasn't the best.
They're even wearing Jessica merch. Or at least Moon's is in her Too Close for Comfort loft, which we discovered yesterday.
Choice in terms of like energy drink, even though it was sugar free. And so it was actually Jeff who turned me on to Celsius. I had no idea what it was. Looked at the ingredient list one day and I'm like, I'll try this out, see if I like it. It does a very good job of waking me up, getting me to where I need to be as far as being alert, very similar to how coffee did. But what's interesting is I try and have more than one and I just can't. It's weird. It's not that I get too crazy. It's just like, it's not appetizing after one. It's really strange. I've found like my second one nearly full on my desk before. So yeah, it's interesting that I don't have that desire to drink another one. So usually after
the
this,
same way with like social sparklers or whatever, like sweet kind of drinks or just I mean anything besides Diet Coke, really.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I have a history of addiction with alcohol, 4 years sober. By the way, Melinda's son is also 4 years sober today. So congratulations, Melinda's son. I just saw that on Facebook. And so I have to sort of, be cognizant of like when I'm maybe, drinking too many sodas or whatever. It could be anything, too many anythings. And I do after my Celsius, I'll switch to Coke Zero or Sprite Zero. And I mean, at the end of the night, like when I'm on live, you guys probably see me drink 2 while I'm on live, and that's in the evening. So it has to be caffeine free or I'm up all night. But I'm really bad about drinking water. I need to drink more water. Seriously.
I don't feel right if I don't drink more water. And honestly, I would like a water subscription box. I love trying waters. Went to Hawaii, had to try like the different like volcanic waters. I mean, that's probably the most boring subscription box idea, probably the most boring thing ever. But I really enjoy trying water. And I just
interesting. I've never heard of that. That does sound interesting.
I feel like SpongeBob inside when he gets all like dehydrated and dried out. Like I start to feel that. So most of the time I have water and a Diet Coke.
Yeah, that's so funny, Maggie. That's so funny. Kane's gonna make fun of you for that, right?
Oh, that's fine.
That's so funny, Maggie. That's so funny. That's so funny. NY Latin Girl says, I don't believe Jess is in Pensacola. Think about it. Why wouldn't she be doing lives from there to show us the bit? She's not. She's at the casino. She's at the casino. She's at the casino. Okay? She's at the casino. Allegedly. She's at the casino.
I'm good at what I do.
They don't like when you film in the casino. I once filmed my mom in the casino. And she hit like the 15 buffalo coin things, which she had never hit before. And we were all excited. We're filming it. And I put into a vlog once upon a time. And I was able to film for a while. And then they came up to me. They're like, no, don't do that again. I was like, all right, whatever. She's at the casino. She doesn't want people to know she's at the casino. Allegedly.
Just call me by my right name. Just, just
what is he calling you? What is he calling you?
Oh, no. He was just like saying that I don't really know if he's talked about me much, but he was getting me mixed up with Boston Maggie, and I just want the facts. Right. As long as people are telling the truth about me, like poke fun, like I don't really care.
Okay, Maggie, drag Sad Dad. Okay, let's do it. Let's practice. Let's practice our roasting skills. Practice our dragging skills. Okay, he's gonna talk shit about you. You first. Let's go. This could be very interesting. Let him have it. Drag him. There's so much you can drag him for. You can use my drags. Okay, you can repurpose them. Let's go. Less talky about different watery. More talky about Sad Dad losery.
Right. That's funny. Well, I am working on a little bit of a surprise for everybody.
Oh, God.
I'll say Maggie's in on it as well. But I'm going to step away and have a brief phone call. And then...
oh, Jesus. She's really trying to be Jessica Macchiato.
Maggie, I'm going to let you... How would you like to start today as far as claims and coverage? Or is there anything you want to touch on before we start that? You are leading the show today, by the way.
Yeah, I can lead. I just can't do the audio stuff, clearly.
Yeah, I'll share screens and all that good stuff. Yeah.
I'm very like fluid, flexible, like we talked about, as far as the outline or how we want to start things. I will just kind of chat with the chat for a while if you want to do the phone call.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I got some things.
This just Doomsy's trying to get away because she don't want to get roasted no more. Doomsy's got hurt feelings. So she's like, okay, Maggie, just you. I'm going to take a phone call and then they'll roast Maggie. I'm going to toast Maggie when you're gone. Then when you come back, I'll roast you. Okay. Courtney 8745. Thank you for the super. Says Jess set this up for these two to completely tank her channel so she could have someone to blame other than herself. Yeah. Well, it would be nice for her to blame anyone else, but the rest of us who actually, are helping her get the views on, unfortunately. Oh, goodness. I know what you're doing, Doomsy. You're trying to set up Maggie.
Okay, awesome. Maybe, well, I was going to say maybe the TikTok thing that we discussed, but that video also will need to be shared, I think.
That's
You know?
okay. We won't worry about it.
Okay. All right. I will go off camera and go on mute, and I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Is she gonna go in character, you
So
guys?
chat, I'm big. Okay, I wanted to just kind of spend some more time with the chat today, and talk with you guys. We can talk about something pretty heavy if you want. Spicy says I can't pull up comments. I don't think. But Spicy says that we can talk about something pretty heavy if you want.
No, that's okay. Thank you, beautiful Maggie. I like your staircase as well. It is not as grand as we're toasting Maggie. Okay, guys, everyone put your toasts in the chat. All right. Even though it is not as grand as Drunken Salbresti and her pop tit staircase, it is still a nice basement staircase. The carpet looks clean. Please don't talk about things that are going to make us sad. Thank you.
Please let me know what you mean, Spicy, because I was thinking about something that is pretty heavy and it might be on everybody's mind, which I don't know if we want to do. Do we want?
Spicy Misty is in on the setup as well. Prison Misty, you little devil. She's like, let's talk about something real serious. We're going to talk about something let's talk about something real sad. Bring the mood way down. Drop the viewies, drop the subbies. Oh boy. We're going to let Maggie take a little nappy poo. I wish I had a little sleepy music. Do I have sleepy music? I don't think so. Shh. Maggie's sleepy. Maggie's sleepy. Sleepy Maggie. Let her nap, you guys. I'm going to look up a sleepy song that we can play for Maggie. Shh, baby sleepy. She got up too early. Justice for Maggie's sleep schedule. Okay, let's see. Sleep. Song. Okay. Shh, you guys, shh, you're being too loud. Maggie's trying to get some sleep. Okay. She's trying to get some sleep. Shh. In the tank of your car. You don't put your mother in a bedroom and leave her there on her birthday. You are the owner of many in-ground swimming pools. Your nose is wonderfully sloped and is not in need of any rhinoplasty. People say your voice is like the ocean. It can put them right to sleep. Prison Misty fantasizes about you sexually at least 3 times a week. You have never accused someone of killing your fish. You have nice hair that looks good up, or down. Your family is not being exploited on the internet like other creators are doing. People are impressed by your large flat screen TV. The banister to your basement stairs is OSHA approved. You have never clogged a toilet at a society coffee shop and then blamed it on an elderly woman who went in there after you. Your granny panties are shit-free. All of the padres would love to be intimate with you, consensually, one at a time, on different occasions, if you would like. You would be a great right fielder. A right fielder. If you know, you know. Whenever you've had popcorn stuck in your teeth, you floss because you know the importance of dental hygiene. Your eyelids are beautiful globes that many people are envious of on YouTube. Round, robust, beautiful. You have never worn mental rentals. You had your own roller skates that everyone was very impressed by. You can wear leggings without scaring small children. You never drive in the HOV lane alone. People love that story you tell about that one time you went water skiing on Lake Winnemanakota and you fell down butt first at a high speed and the water shot straight up your caboose and then immediately came out. And you said it was your first ever colonic. You and your husband value a good colonic. Your straw hats are envied by people near and far. No one has ever said that your BO was offensive to them while you were attending trials in San Diego. You are a good person, Maggie Winterton, a person deserving of not having to do free labor for an angry bigot who would eat your family if she could afford a plane ticket to San Diego. You do not waste your subscribers' money at the casino. Your husband has never yelled at you about a basketball in the above-ground swimming pool. Your ability to chug 7 to 13 Diet Cokes a day is actually very impressive, and people look to you as a beverage hero. Thank you, Maggie. You may wake up now. Oh, Maggie. Oh, Maggie. I just thought we should give her a little nappy.
Start out with something light or something heavy. What do you think, chat? Okay, yep. Same idea, Spicy. Yep. Oh, Toots says water and Diet Coke all day long. That is great. You're on the right diet, Toots. We've got the idea, I think. So also I love that name, Toots. Like Toots Magoots. Is that your full name? Yeah. I thought it might be on people's minds, and I didn't know if we wanted to start out with something that That's true, Spicy. She says, well, I think it's a good idea to talk about what the internet will fucking drive someone to. Deb says, I thought Perez might come up. Yeah.
Spicy Misty, please stop.
Yeah, so
are they gonna weaponize the Perez Hilton thing to make a case for Jessica Macchiato, when in reality what Jessica Macchiato has done to people would drive people in that direction more than a mirror being held to Jessica Macchiato through comedy and other things? Oh boy, here we go. Yes, Queen Valerie, yes, Spicy. Prison Misty has an agenda. Prison Misty, stop it. Stop it. I'm sorry. I thought they were acrylics. If those are your real nails, okay, God bless. But I still think the jacket is pleather.
If it's okay, guys.
It doesn't breathe well, and it stinks because you smoke with it on. And I don't know if you know this, but if you smoke while wearing pleather, the cigarette smoke, all of that just sits there. You can never get that smell out.
If you don't want to talk about this, please let me know. Fluid flexible.
Prison Misty likes to hotbox in her Mazda. She rolls up all the windows when she picks people up. And just one after another after another.
Right. So if you don't know, because it was kind of later last night that it happened, Perez Hilton, if you go on the internet today, you're going to encounter this news. So, you know, Spicy's probably right. I'd stay away from X today, frankly, because videos and pictures, they might show up sensitive, like hidden for you. But Perez Hilton, who, if you don't know, is a like blogger, Hilton. A lot of trigger warning. There are a mental breakdown with him. Hang on,
Not a good way to start the morning, Megatron.
Apparently he was, and I was up.
This is fun.
It's just so incredible.
Skippity boo.
Because now I'm curious.
Skippity boo.
Her in jail.
Skippity boo.
To be done for this, because we have people on TikTok live for half an hour doing horrible things.
Skippity boo. Moonsy's back to ruin the show. Prison Misty was trying to do it too. Prison Misty, go back to prison. You're doing no good here. Where is your redemption arc? We tried to give it to you. Moons is back. Boom, boom. She had to call Purple Nurple. He's got her blocked. Dear, dear. She's so mad, pretending she's not. Bear, 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 bear. So she bought one of those phones, the cheap kind of flip phone. She's going to call Purple Nurple and try to get all the words in before he hangs up and say, I love you, always, forever, near and far. Closer together everywhere. I will be with you. Everything I will do for you. You've got the most beautiful purple nipples I've ever seen. You are a fucking personal trainer, 'cause Meredith doxed your certificate. You are the most beautiful purple nippled man I've ever seen. And me, Moonsy, a.k.a. Doomsy, loves everything about you. Oh, everything about you. Okay.
I think if you want her to go to jail no matter what, because she's a criminal, maybe you're not keeping in mind how far we have come as far as point.
There you go. There's that comment. Are we talking about Perez Hilton, mental health in general, I guess? Yes. There was one thing that I didn't mention yesterday. One of the points of friction, I think, with psychiatric visits is, if you don't have insurance, you can pay cash for these sorts of visits. But I think when you go to a psychiatric visit, the first visit is almost like a full assessment, like sort of like a consultation type visit. And if you pay cash, that could be very near $1,500, $1,000.
So the same people that made up a lie that she went to the mental hospital, her and Ocean's made up a lie that they were cyberbullied, and she was cyberbullied into a mental hospital near Michael Proctor in Florida, are the people that are now going to take a very sensitive, nice look at mental health in America and the Lindsay Clancy case.
$1,000, way more if you need labs. I've even had situations, even just having like commercial insurance. I've tried to reach out to a new practice to establish care, and they've come back and said, we need a $500 deposit or $700 deposit per patient. So if it was my children, it could be multiple. Then, you're like, what? I have insurance. Why do I need to make a deposit? And it's something about like all of the administrative hours that go in. Oh, I have to add you to the stage. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, let's get a confirmation from the chat that they can hear both of us.
Yeah.
And we'll be good. But but yeah, so I was just sort of talking about additional points of friction that I have found personally when trying to establish care at a new psychiatric practice, that there's so much that goes into, I think, creating like a new patient chart and doing like a full assessment of the patient, reviewing records, I mean, all the things. And sometimes they ask for a deposit. I imagine that, this is a very difficult specialty to work in for, a doctor, a provider. Maybe they encounter a lot of, no-shows or people that schedule and then they cancel. And it's a lot of lost work hours. I don't know. That's just my suspicion.
And I know that when I was in deep
Gen P, I almost put myself to sleep. I feel really calm right now. I feel really calm. I just zoned out. I was like, oh, that's nice. We should all talk to ourselves like that every day. Jessica Macchiato could benefit from talking to herself like that.
depression, it was like the last thing I wanted to do was go get help, go to the psychiatrist, go to my therapist. Like I did enforce myself because I knew I needed help, but it's like, you don't feel like it. You want to lay in bed.
Exactly.
So probably
exactly.
there are a
The
lot of
last thing you want to deal with is the gobs and gobs of paperwork. Now it's digital forms on
gobs and gobs. Gobs and gobs. Ahab 1975. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Look at who's here. Megan Fox Ryder. Thanks for the $9.99. Says, I'm going to need you to schedule lives around my work. Okay, Megan, that's a lot. Now Mr. Fox sleeps on the couch so I can watch replay at midnight. Oh my God, I'm affecting your marriage. I'm so sorry. Very inconvenient. Bucket Hat Jolene is almost as good as Judge Jolene. Thank you. Bucket Hat Jolene is, we love Summer. Summer, we love a good bucket hat. Shout out to Cake. Okay, we love it. Oh, thank you, Megan. Your husband is going to be singing to you pretty soon. You're never, ever, ever, ever there. Dum. So I'll try that. I'll try my best. Send me schedule that works best for you and your husband's intimacies.
Line that you have to fill out before you even see a doctor or before they even schedule your appointment. Sometimes they have to put you through like a vetting. Like you think you want to see a psychiatrist. Okay, so fill out all this paperwork and then we're going to call you and we're going to tell you, oh, you need to go see someone else. Or we don't treat that here.
What?
And it's like a constant just running around in circles. And I just can't imagine. Like I'm familiar with this industry because I've worked in it. Like what about people who have no idea? And if I'm getting frustrated and I'm sort of like so exhausted that I want to quit.
Jobs in different industries has Moon's had, because last night she was like, yeah, I was in real estate while having another job, and now she's been in like insurance and mental health. Jesus.
Like what is someone else thinking and doing? And I don't blame people when they're like, this is the last thing I want to be dealing with. It's so hard to just get the treatment that you think that you need.
A lot of doctors like that too.
Level.
Like at this point, because there's so many specialties and it takes a while, like you were saying, to find like someone who treats, whatever you need treatment for. Right now I'm trying to find a ophthalmologist that takes our insurance, is
the right
not an hour and a half
answer.
away, is someone who treats the eye problem that my daughter and I have. And Mary Alice, I read, and there is surgery. I have a wonky eye. And so I have been told, and the optometrists that we've seen have said the only thing is physical therapy and you have to pay cash. It's not, eye therapy is the only thing, but there is actually surgery. And I would like my wonky eye fixed. So it's hard trying to find a doctor.
I don't see her wonky eye. I have that thing I think I'm going to have to get as you get older. Your eyelids start to droop so low that it can actually affect your vision, because I already have like droopy lids. I think there's a better name for it, but I'm waiting until insurance is like, all right, this bitch is about to be blind. Let's go. Let's lift the lids. But there's like a name for it. It's like what is it? Someone will put it in the chat. Is it a curtain eye? I got a curtain eye, I think. And everyone's got, no face is symmetrical, but if it's affecting, Megatron's ability to see and stuff, it's not good. Let's go get Botox. I'm scared to get Botox, Val. I'm scared. I'm scared because I use my face so much to do facey things. What if I can't move it? What if they give me bad Botox? And I can't do, how I always do this. I don't think I do that. I think I do that. Hooded. That's what it is, Amanda. Thank you. I have a hooded eye. My eye is a racist. My eye, like Jessica Macchiato, is a Klan member. Okay. I hate it. I got to get it removed. That's it. Allegedly, for comedy purposes. Okay. I'm afraid to get Botox. I wanted to get lip filler once upon a time. I'm afraid of that too. There's going to come a point where it's just too late. Where it's like, you should have done it when you were younger. So never say never, but I'm afraid. I'm scared. Yes, I have hooded eyes. Yes. And I still show up to work every day, despite my hooded eyes and my seasonal allergies.
And for that, specific thing. And it's just, that's Cassidy is saying, unfortunately, insurance is political. And it's like, like this is a problem. Healthcare is a problem. And mental health care is healthcare. definitely should be included and probably is one of the hardest things to secure.
Maggie, here's what I don't understand about you. You seem logical here. I'm like, yeah. Yet you're simping for Jessica Macchiato. She doesn't believe in that. She believes in handouts for herself, but she doesn't believe that mental health and all that stuff. She doesn't believe that that's healthcare and she doesn't believe people should get help. She believes in pick yourself up by your bootstraps, even though she doesn't even own boots. And only she gets to be carried. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, expert, throw away all your hoods. Do it now. Do it soon. Do it often. Okay? Telling you. My hooded eyes love Jessica Macchiato. That was my first sign that they were racist, that they were bigots. I was like, oh shit. They're like, I was like, no. She's yelling at Haitians. No. She's talking to that Leroy person. No. And my hooded eye was like, fucking racist.
Is difficult is, when you call your insurance and you say, do I have benefits for psychiatric care? They may ask you questions like, is this behavioral health care? Well, does the general public know the difference between behavioral health care and medical and psychiatric? Like there's so many different terms, right? And your insurance is split sometimes by medical services. And then
Zelda, I think I've seen that online. And then you can put makeup over it. Is that the one? And you can't even see it's there. And it like tapes Korean eyelid tape for the win. I think I've seen that. I trust the Koreans with all my skin. The Koreans, they know the skin. Every Korean skincare, like where's the Korean skincare been? I feel like America just caught on to this. We just caught on to the fact that, everyone in Asia is doing like these kicks and they're waking up and going for long walks. And we're like, oh my God, living these healthy lives. And I'm just like, more trolleys, more sour trolleys. Meanwhile, the Koreans are like, best skin ever. I don't remember ever hearing about Korean skincare when I was younger. And now it's everywhere. If it says Korean on it, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I am buying it. Jessica Macchiato, not so much. She doesn't care. She doesn't believe in the Koreans and the skincare. Well, we should have known about this all along.
Be considered behavioral healthcare. It is so confusing, and it's just multiple points of friction along the way that I completely understand why people just give up and they don't even want to try. On a more positive note, I have found that
They're the best, Valerie.
Primary care physicians, they're a little bit more apt to handle like your anxiety diagnosis, your depression diagnosis. I think once you get past maybe the depression, maybe then they say, okay, we're going to refer you out to a psychiatric doctor, or we're going to refer you out for counseling or therapy or whatever. But I think they are becoming more willing to handle those medications in the primary care setting. Yeah. I don't know what everyone else is seeing, but I have seen with my last two that they're more willing.
Someone yesterday said, my neurodivergent ass can't pick up what Moons is saying. And that has been my issue. So is it just like Moons has one of those voices? It's like when you give a neurodivergent person like boring directions to something and they can't pick it up. And like sometimes when people, they'll be like, you're not listening, you're not paying attention. You're like, no, I'm doing everything in my power, but my brain is not allowing me to take in what you're saying. Because that's how I feel with Moons. Maggie, I can there are things I can catch, but Moons, I have no fucking clue what she says. That's why yesterday I walked away. I feel bad. People are like, Joleen, you're missing out on some prime roasting. I don't know. It's like she's speaking another language that I don't speak. Where are my neurospices at? Because I was like, that would make sense. Because it's like someone's reading me really long, boring instructions, directions to something that I have to build. And I'm like, I'm out. And I'm not trying to be difficult, très difficile, but I can't process this. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Are other people feeling this? I saw someone put it in the chat yesterday and I didn't get to highlight it, I don't think. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Is it because it's like, like the cadence is, right? All I hear is blah, 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 blah.
So yeah.
Fun fact, I gave Grok our list of baseball players. If you weren't here yesterday, at the end, we did our draft and we cut it down. How many did we have at the end?
All right, Moonesta. We're gonna. Oh God, they go back into the trial. Jesus.
Surgeon. So we were gonna watch some of that. Gosh, what was I saying?
I don't know. Oh God. Now who's this? Who's this? Who is this? Who is this? Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing? Who is this?
For this doctor's qualifications, going over the qualifications and certifications of his lab. I haven't seen anything, but I have no doubt that the defense attorney stipulated to all of that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if the judge is still talking. Let's see.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, let me see what's going on.
Who is this lady with the long pretty hair? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Do we know her? Did they kill Maggie? Oh my God. They sacrificed Maggie. It was frickin' 7-Eleven. Kim Jong-7. They sacrificed Maggie. Who is this lady with moons, you guys? The blonde lady? She looks a little bit like Meredith. Who is this lady? Did she get an introduction? Hair up, hair down. She's like me. Hat on, hat off. Glasses on, glasses off. Oh, Jesus. Where did Maggie go? Is Maggie dead? They killed Maggie. Oh, my God. They killed Maggie. Okay. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maggie.
No.
Thank you guys. All right. Have a good
later.
stream. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Maggie. Have a good day. Good luck at orientation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Where's Maggie?
All the good
Where's
back to
Maggie
school
going? I
activities.
just got okay with Maggie. Trying to stay in car. But it's fine.
Maybe I'll make it.
Okay. Oh, what? Oh, God. We got a heavy accent. We got heavy incoming. Got arms.
And go off. At least get like maybe 4 hours.
And I got kiddo stuff.
I think this is definitely a valuable conversation.
Oh, God. I'm so nervous. I'm nervous.
A little bit of a cough, but yeah.
Yay! Okay.
Okay. I need her intro.
Just the weekends. It's gonna feel like a long time.
Yeah, totally.
Look at poor Maggie. Oh, we did. We put her to sleep. We put her to sleep.
It's okay though. It'll go by fast. I'm sure for her, it's going to go by super fast. She's going to be wishing she took 2 weeks.
Who?
But for us, it's slow. Slow and painful.
Just macchiato?
Yep. But we're together. We're all together. That's the point.
Yes. Yes.
So are
all
we
right.
still, have we
Let's
heard
see
from
if Kelly's ready again. Let's see. Nope.
But who
She's
is
not.
she? She's pooping.
Yes.
Kelly's pooping.
That was thumbs up.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay, I
sound
hear
really
you.
good.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so
Can
much.
everyone hear Kelly?
Hi.
yeah.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys too. I'm so honored to be here. I can't wait to be trolled.
We're honored to have you. Thank you for.
Oh, right away, Kelly O'Leary. Kelly O'Leary. Such a great name, by the by. I can't wait to be trolled. You're not being trolled. Okay? This isn't the Kim Jong-7 show. This isn't the Sad Dad Diaries. You're not being trolled.
For volunteering and sending
You guys too. I'm so honored to be here. I can't wait to be trolled.
We're honored to have
It's
you.
roasted. It's roast. Kelly O'Leary. Kelly O'Leary
Thank
of the O'Gallagher tribe. Knock it off. Of the O'Gara Initiative. Knock it off.
you for volunteering and sending that message yesterday.
Of the O'Malley family.
It came at the most perfect time. And I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, excuse me. I got a little bit of a cough.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She just fucking smoked a pack of reds. She was like, I gotta go on this fucking channel. I gotta help Jessica Mockdown. All right, let's go. She's like, can I smoke on stream? And Moon's is total buzzkill. No, you can't. Only Jessica can eat and swear and shit on stream. You can't smoke cigarettes. And Kelly's like, I'll get a couple heaters. Kelly is the type that does, I gotta get a couple heaters. Just guessing. Need a couple heaters. Nothing wrong with that, girl. You do you.
But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna be.
It came at the most perfect time. And I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, excuse me. I got a little bit of a cough, but yeah, I'm
You're
excited
good.
to be here. I'm gonna be you know, if I get trolled and they're by bunny haters, it will be great. It will be great. I'll be
Kelly, shut up. Kelly, stop.
so honored to have Jess's trolls troll me. It'll be
Kelly kind of looks like a rabbit, though. She does. You kind of I think you want to be a bunny because you are like, that's your doppelganger, and that's no shade. But there's some rabbity qualities. Tell me there's not. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I have some sloth-like qualities. If you look really close at me, I kind of look like a sloth. She kind of does look like a rabbit.
I'm excited to be here. I'm going to be, you know, if I get trolled and they're by bunny haters, it will be great. It will be
That looks like a rabbit. She looks like a rabbit.
great. I'll be so honored to have Jess's trolls troll.
Yeah. That looks like Alice in Wonderland. She's Alice in Wonderlanding. We're going to call her Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Bunnyland. Alice in Bunnyland. She looks a little rabbit-like, and that's okay. Everyone resembles some kind of animal.
It'll be an honor.
Yes. Yes.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tell me you don't see it. Tell me you don't see it.
You're not getting it. It's not talking to you. It's not talking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Cold like Minnesota. I love it.
It will happen. It will definitely happen.
I'm sure.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. You'll get to just smoke some heatas.
So how
And
much?
Maggie's feeling the same way. She's honored as well.
Very honored.
Yeah.
Maggie, we're the only ones that sub to you. Okay. Let us not forget. Let us not forget. We're the only ones who sub to your channel. None of the bunions. Moons has not promoted your channel at all. She said, I think I will drop the link for Megatron's channel if I remember. We right away were like, hey, sub, go get it. Okay? Moons did nothing. Nothing. Because to them, you're competition. To us, we feel sorry. We feel sorry. We want better for you.
So have either one of you guys been watching any of this trial?
Oh yeah,
We have.
Yeah.
we have, and I watched the.
You guys realize what Kelly just admitted to here, right? You realize what Alice in Bunyanland just admitted to here when she said that. Megan Foxrider said, damn it, Jolene. Now I need you to tell me what I have to take a closer look. I have to take a closer look. They've destroyed my brain. I have to take a closer look at you. Beautiful Megan Foxrider. Listen to what she says again and what this means.
Very honored.
Yeah. So have either one of you guys been watching any of this trial?
I'm sorry? Ma'am. That means she's not even watching you guys. For 2 days, they've covered this trial, Kelly. Have either one of you been watching? And then you also don't watch Moons's, the Looney Bin. So have you guys been doing this long? Is this your first time? You been watching the trial? Yeah, they've been talking about the trial, Kelly. Yes, Kelly. Cyber Chick said I missed that. Yep. So I at this point, I think it's just we're just the only ones watching it. Not even Kelly. The proud bunion, who's got a 2-pack a day habit, doesn't do it. She doesn't want. So you guys, have you watched? Have you heard of the Lindsay Clancy trial? Yeah. Maggie been reporting on it. Moons has been giving awful commentary on it. Yeah. Every day for hours.
Oh yeah,
We have.
Yeah.
we
Yep.
have, and I watched the pre-trial as well. I've been kind of doing breakdowns every day of the trial. We've been watching some clips sometimes, so we're trying to get the chat into it because we feel like it's so important. But
Look at Kelly could give a fuck. She could give a fuck. She's like, where's my house shoes? Where's my house shoes? Where's it? Oh God. How many cartons of mod rubs do I got? I'm down to 6 cartons. Okay, I gotta go to the store after this. Oh my God. Where's my Diet Mountain Dew? Oh, it's not cold. I quit putting stuff under my desk. Could really use a ciggy right now.
how do you feel about this trial? What are your emotions?
Oh, it's really it's hard. I mean, you know, I'm a mother of 4, and I'm also a criminal defense attorney. So if I do say something that's just kind of matter of fact,
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this female David MLS? The hell is going on here?
Doesn't seem to have any empathy. Please know that's just not true. Watching it, I don't understand what the Commonwealth is trying to prove. That she didn't want to kill herself. What did she, honestly, what do they think she was trying to do? Kill her 3 children?
Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
Them to jump out, So I'm like,
I
hurry,
totally
hurry,
feel
hurry.
that.
I used to drive my kids to school too, and I had the little one that would always be, I don't even want to go, Mom. I'm not going. I don't want to go, Mom.
Yes.
Trying to stay in the car and be like, fuck,
Yeah.
All
They want to
right.
do quizzes, and I'm
get,
like, go, go, go.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. It's
Thank
always
you,
good to see
guys.
you.
All right. Have a
I grew up always thinking like lawyers were just like smarter, and then you become an adult and you're like, no one is smarter. None of these people are. I mean, to become a criminal defense attorney, I'm like, he's going to have good discernment. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not, but something better. But the first thing she says, I can't wait to get trolled by Jessica Mangiano's trolls. So be an honor and a service. Sorry, I got a cigarette cold.
have a
chat
good
later with
stream. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everybody. Thank you.
Bye, Maggie. Have a good.
And what's with the background here? Why did we change the background? Is it they've been doing this every time? Why do we got seagulls?
day. Good luck at orientation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the good back to school activities are happening. That reminds me, I need to figure out when meet the teacher night.
Oh my God. Is that a Jessica Macchiato political sign? No wonder you lost everything. No wonder you're such a loser. A loser.
Is we have all of our teachers' names, but we need to go meet them. And I don't know when that is. It's usually like the day before school starts. So I think it's next week sometime.
Right. How old is your youngest?
My youngest is 7. She'll be 8 in
She's 7. She'll be 8. Here's your social.
October. I have 9-year-old twins, and my oldest is 15. So what about you? How old are your kiddos?
So the youngest one now.
Oh my God, Kelly, get some water. Kelly, do you know how many beverages I have, Kelly? 1, 2, 3. This one's for you, Maggie. 4. I think that's it.
He is 18. I have a son that's 21 or 22, and then my daughter's 26. And my and then my ex-husband and I lost our firstborn, Tyler. He would be about 29 now. So yeah, I was really like,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
I know. Sorry for your loss.
Services. Title 1 things that you would.
We're into the trial.
They work the trauma.
I mean, isn't that a little bit more? You're in medicine, aren't you, or were you?
Yeah, but I'm not confident, honestly, on this answer.
Now Moonsey was in medicine. What in the Dear John is going on over here? What in the Scamanda is happening with Doomsy? Yeah, I was in medicine for like a minute. I'll
take a guess at it. It was a really bad trauma. I think they let's think PIT. They had everybody, I don't know, in an emergency situation, everybody doing something, maybe the nurse wasn't there, maybe the nurse was doing something else, help stabilize, and they were just like, hey, you.
Dr. Brower. Per milliliter. Okay. And is Ed Brown stain
The yellow exercise.
Look at, oh my God. The whole time they're doing this? Jessica Macchiato doesn't even do this much work into the Lindsay Clancy trial. Where'd Kelly go? Kelly just left. Kelly dipped out. She's like, this is boring.
The little children's supermarket.
Look at, she's so bored.
She was lovely. Did you?
Kelly. Kelly. Where'd Kelly going? Kelly's like,
the vacation is still going on. If I can jump back on at any time, I definitely will. I gotta look at my schedule. This testimony had been a little bit more interesting.
All right. I will pause it there so that we can say thank you so much to Kelly. I think you're on mute. Kelly's got to run. Go get her blonde back.
Yes, gotta get my blonde on. I wish this testimony had been a little bit more interesting and so forth. If I can.
So this was the big surprise guest. What in the COPD? I can't. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kelly.
The vacation is still going on. If I can jump back on at any time, I definitely will. I gotta look at my schedule. I don't have it. It's
She's never coming back.
Fun to see your face and be able to read the chat a little bit more than I usually do. Yep. So thanks,
let me know.
guys. I definitely will. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Mallory says Kelly ran out of cigarettes. Sorry, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly. You're killing us, Kelly. That's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. Kelly's like, bye. I got to go get some more blonde in my hair. I got to get my hair bleached. Get some highlights, some guy lights, a little bit of low lights. Okay. And I got to get a pack of smokes. I'm down to 6 cottons. I got to go. All right. Goodbye. Everyone go fuck yourselves. Don't troll me. I like
Bye,
it,
guys.
Have a good
but I
day.
don't.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys, I am more than happy to stay. We're
No, wrap it up. I love how the chat was like, no, thank you, Doomsy.
not going to get the magnificent attorney commentating from me, as you know, but I can stay. I have a hard stop at noon my time, so I'm hoping that's when they sort of wrap up lunch. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm more than happy to stay.
If I see you now, speak, cause my mouth is full of food, super thick. You a twig, bitch, kiss my honeydew.
Do you recall?
Kiss my honeydew. Okay. Okay. That's all she wrote, baby.
As much as I complain about getting back to school and all that is on my to-do list, I get it. Erin, it's so good to see you. Erin is spending the last week of summer with her kiddos. Love it.
You guys, I had Doomsy at 1.5. I was still like, I must have forgot to speed it up again.
We sort of did the same thing this past weekend. We said, what have you not done this summer? What do you want to do? We did the water park and the cave.
You put your kids in a cave? Oh my God. Is it over? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh God, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Oh boy, you guys. What a day. What a time to be alive. I can't even. I was gonna maybe look at Doomsday's Doomsday's live from yesterday with Scotty Nobody, Scotty All Haiti, Scotty No Women, but I can't. Let's look at some JoJo chats. All right. Thank you. Valerie for hitting me up on the Venmo JoJo chat. Valerie says, thank you for the laughs. Thank you. Thank you, chat, for the laughs. You guys are funny. Heather, thank you so much for the JoJo chat on the Venmo. It says, do we have proof of life on the Mita? On the Mita, Rita? Oh, God. I might leave you with that visual. Thank you, Christina, for the JoJo chat on Venmo. So tagged you on X with the timestamp of the Turtle Boy reaction to Olap Kim video. Okay, we'll go over that next time. These women have killed my will to live. Okay, and we got I got a Big Brother episode coming on soon, and then we also have Turtle Boy's interview with Christine. Oh my God, Christina! So much. 16 minutes long, so too long to clip. Thank you, Christina. Not Christina who's been interviewed, but different Christina. Thank you. Okay, and then yes, let's see. Michelle, thank you for the JoJo chat. Says thank you for my daily dopamine. I relate to you so much, and your comedy parody is Michelle, award-winning. You are too kind. And then I got another JoJo chat. Thank you, Tara, for the $10 JoJo chat. Says we may need to save Maggie Winterton from Jessica Machacha Burrito and her group of Crappuccino Misfits. # free Maggie. Maggie seems to like it there. I mean, we can only do so much. Kitty Cat Naps, thank you for the JoJo chat. Says 4 paws up your pussy suit. Oh, 4 paws up, maybe, for your pussy suit. I like it with little animal paws. Thank you. And then Tiffany, thank you, says, can you explain why words are approachables? Why words are approachables in Cations? Is it just a JM thing to sound cute? I think so. Approachables? It's the baby voice she does with her husband so that they can continue to resent each other and not talk through the issues that are clearly plaguing their relationship. So they just talk in baby talk. Like, you approachables, Jeffy? We go Cations. Come on, no yelly. Vacations. I think that's, in my opinion, what it is. So that's that about that. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. You hit me up on the Cash App. Thank you. Gigi, that was so kind and generous of you. Thank you for the JoJo chat via Cash App. Says, you crack me up. Thank you. No, thank you, Gigi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then Kristen, thank you for the JoJo chat. 7.77. Very lucky JoJo chat on the Cash App. Thank you, miss. And then thank you, Kim. Kim sent me a JoJo chat and said, I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you found me too. Never leave. Like they're saying, never leave. All right, let me check the PayPal, make sure I didn't miss anything. And we're all caught up. Thank you guys. You guys are very generous, very kind. I'm not worthy. Where is my familia going? La familia es todo. Where are you going? I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure out. Lego Flores, thank you so much for the 2. It says you should offer spa voice ASMR messages on Cameo. Maybe. I don't know if anyone would want that. Amanda, thanks for the 2. Said the bow, Jolene, prosecutor grown up in a bow. That was the prosecutor? I mean, bows did come back in. Not that kind of bow, not that like hard white 90s bow, but like the velvet, longer. Like my friend Vanessa has this beautiful long hair and she wore this like velvet thin bow in her hair and it looked so beautiful. But yeah, that kind of like, those belong in like the Marsha Clark days of bows. Even though Marsha Clark didn't, did she wear bows ever before her haircut? I don't know. Anywho, Kelly Cal, thank you for the super. Kelly says, remember to unblock Prince. Yes, or he will harass you. And that's my Rudy dog. So she's breaking Jolene. She's breaking me. Breaking me. All right, you guys. Tonight, let me reshare the link for the Christina interview on Turtle Dove. Okay. Let's see. Where is the Turtle Dove? Can't wait to see you all there in the chat. I probably won't be chatting. However, oh, that's starting soon. They might be. Oh, my Big Brother episode's airing. Okay. I'm going to give it a like. Also, don't forget to like this video. Like the Turtle Dove interview because the more likes it gets even before it goes live, the better chance it has of getting into the algorithm. So here is Turtle Dove's Christina interview. Link. All right, there we go. We're dropping it there. There we go. Okay, let me see where we can redirect y'all to. So I don't want to leave you hanging. But I appreciate you guys being here. Tomorrow I will not be, I'll try to go live tonight after Turtle Doves with Christina. But again, if it gets too late, we can talk about it tomorrow. And we also have some Big Brother. We got a live eviction tomorrow. We have so many things. All right, let's see who. Let me check here and see who we can redirect to other channels. Who's live right now? Okay. Upcoming. When's Dreadful Pennies? Let me look at that. Dreadful Penny's going to be revisiting the 9 hour. We love our Dreadful Penny. Oh, she's going to have things to say about this Lauren Matthias me stuff. Dreadful Penny. When is she live? Not right now. Not right meow. She's going to be live in in 20 minutes. Okay. All right, this would be a good thing to watch before Christina's interview if you want to get more understanding to it. I'm going to drop you guys over there. But I also see the Glare is live right now. So you can go over to the Glare Dreadful Penny is not live right this second, but she'll be live in about 20 minutes, and it will get you a better understanding of the Lauren Matthias stuff. All right, we'll save that so it'll direct you over there. Make sure you say Jolene Raid. If you go over there, oh my gosh, you got lots of choices. So you got Will and Nurse Kim are live right now. Makazi G will be live soon. We got Dreadful Penny. And I have to think about it. Megan. What is Megan? What kind of man? It's hard to tell in your profile picture because you have those cute red glasses. Megan, I got to think about it. Let me think. Let me think about it. All right. You guys are all beautiful pumpkin spice babies. I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment after the video posts. And hit that like, hit that subscribe. Follow me on all the social medias at Joleen Lunzer everywhere. And I will be back soon. Until then, always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
Do you like what you see? Judge me in the comments as fast as you can. Judge me, judge me, judge me.
If you like what you see,